It's different for
So,
each
oh, you just
person.
started recording?
Yeah, my bad. I forgot.
Should I start over?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
But basically, happiness is for you.
Yeah, but that what makes you happy depends on each person. It's different for everyone.
Is it just in the moment, or is it like looking back on your life? Like, is
Looking
it
back, looking back for me.
okay?
So you
Just don't want
want
to
to
do something that I'll regret in the future. So
you
Yeah,
want
just
to
setting
be you
yourself
Brian,
want
up
to
for
die happy.
success.
what makes you happy?
What makes me happy?
That's where the money comes
Um,
in.
I mean, that's part of it. Not
Brand
lying, but
new
the money's really just for
Yeezys.
like,
Security.
well, security. Exactly.
Yeah.
Security. Just being stable and I don't know, just doing the right thing. I don't know. It's so ingrained in me now. I just feel like the army has just made me as straight as an arrow.
I want
Right.
to say hi to the ladies, man.
Um,
That's
Uh,
Isaac. That's Brian.
hi.
Isaac, Casey, David.
I miss your
How
cookies.
I miss your
Your
Isaac-
cooking too.
Isaac
tasty
said-
food.
Isaac misses your cooking. He says.
Yeah, come over.
He says come over.
I will.
He said say he will.
If I'm allowed to, I'll go. All right, David, what about you?
Yeah, I think happiness is like the main part, but like where my happiness stems from. Well, one thing for me personally right now is like it's really good to like be in my major and like finally like learn about things I actually want to learn about because I just had to do like general like, just drawing stuff, but it's nice to like, it's really rewarding to like be in a place where I'm like progressing myself and it's like things I want to learn about. But I don't know, like I get a lot out of music for sure. And I think my whole like my general idea, I guess, throughout life has kind of been to like do something that'll obviously make me money for the security, but at the end of the day, like enjoy my life. And I'm okay. I mean, that's something I'm still figuring out, obviously, but just like making sacrifices to still enjoy life. I don't know. I mean, it's still like it's such a process.
Would you say music because of flow? Like when you get into flow state?
What do you mean?
Like when you're not thinking about anything, you're just thinking about the music.
Yeah, I feel like it's just something I know I can always go back to and enjoy in some form because it's like it's so wide for me, and especially like I've been getting a lot into like producing and like recording stuff, and that's really rewarding to like make something and then finally like have it like ingrained in time and like this will exist forever, and like yeah, because the one thing is like I play guitar and all that, but like being able to like have it there and like look back on it is like such a rewarding thing, but.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yup.
What about you, Casey?
I don't know.
Just a yawn?
I
Sleeping.
don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know. Values for what?
Huh?
Like values for what? About
Just
what?
what do you find in, like qualities about people or yourself that you look up to and what you aspire towards, or what makes your life meaningful, stuff like that?
I don't know. Come back to me.
Najee, what about you?
What about you, Isaac?
Well, for me, I would, because I came a little bit prepared. I was thinking,
Got a whole essay written out.
I mean, personally, yeah, I want to be happy and stuff, have a meaningful life, but I really value like freedom and individual freedom, and that people have the choice to do whatever they want as long as they don't harm others. And so I'd say that's one of my top values. And then aiming towards the truth and finding what's like actually objectively true. I think those are both valuable, and like speaking your mind, But I think everything's in balance. Like if you do too much of anything, it's a bad thing.
I feel like it's just like trusting yourself and like, having faith in yourself to be a good person and be like, it doing too much of something or whatever.
Yeah, what about you, Najee? what it
Uh,
says in the Bible?
I agree with what you said.
What was that, bro?
Just kidding.
I think that was Casey.
Was what?
Oh, someone's making some sounds.
That was Casey.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree with what you said about truth. I think that's a good one. And I think one of my most important things in life, probably religion. Like what the word means, like religion.
Oh, also, I'd add family to me is like by far the most important.
Yeah, me too.
Like providing and protecting.
Yep, me too. I agree. That's also one of my main goals in life is to just have kids. That's it, really.
Are you gonna have kids young?
That, man.
Like,
What?
Do you want to have kids young?
He already has kids.
Kids young? What do you mean? What's young?
I mean, young today
25.
is like 26, but
You
I'm,
don't-
I'm talking like
Dude,
before that.
young today is like 30.
No, I know. It's pushed back every year.
I'm thinking like I don't know when I start working when I'm able to.
Dude, I
That's
want to
maybe-
get married like soon and like have a family soon.
Me too. To be honest with, well, no, not soon. I wouldn't mind it like 25, 26,
I
27.
think it's just something you can't force. Like it comes when it comes, but like
No, yeah,
I'm-
for sure.
you can make more of an active like thing to like looking out for it. But I'm not like, all right, I'm gonna get married by this set date. It's just like,
But like
No, it's not.
when I'm dating someone, like
oh yeah, I guess it's like
I'm
a
not
thought,
I'm not
yeah.
yeah, I'm not just doing short terms. Like
Yeah, no, that's
I have
not
an actual goal.
in my opinion. There's no point in dating somebody if you can't see yourself marrying them.
Well, I think there's like a stage where you just test the waters.
Well, yeah, but once
But
you
then-
realize,
Yeah.
there's
Like
no
you're just
point.
like, oh, this is just fun
Yeah,
for a couple of years. I think that's stupid.
Yeah.
So where do you think all your values come from, guys?
Definitely just
What do you mean?
our own personal experiences, I guess. Everyone comes from a different place. They've experienced different things growing up. And I think that just helps shape us to what we think now.
Hey, Brian. Brian,
What's up?
is that your
The
first
boomer.
room or your second room?
Brian, are you at your
I,
house? or
I
you
gave
at
up my
dorm?
other room,
What's the other room?
the guest bedroom.
The one that your mom puts her clothes in?
Yeah.
Brian, can you show us?
You
Brian,
took
can you
your
show us?
pants, man.
Can you show me the sink you did that?
Ah.
Shut the fuck up.
Just stop right there.
The tube.
I still remember that story.
Oh, the tube, yeah.
That's gotta
Just
be
saw something the other day.
the most one of the most classic things.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up when you think about it.
In case you say to cut off.
Brian, you're not like
So
actually hurt by
gross.
that, right? You just thought it was funny, right?
No, it's just funny. I don't care if you guys joke
Okay.
about it. It's just hilarious.
No, my
It's so
vowels.
gross.
now. My values, not my vowels.
What's your values, Casey? Does that go against your values? The tube?
A-E-I-O-U.
Okay, here are my values. Wait, what?
Wait, Casey, did you break your wrist?
No, I pulled the tendon in my thumb.
What?
Okay.
How?
I'm not supposed to move it. I fell down a hill on a lawnmower.
Wait, give us like the full scenario, because
Okay. So it's early morning. So there's a lot of dew on the grass. So I'm on the riding lawnmower, zooming pretty fast, right on the edge of Lamplighter Pond by the middle school.
Big ass
I'm
pond.
around a corner and there's like a slight incline or a decline, I guess, on the hill. So I'm zooming past and then I lose traction and I start sliding down the hill. And then I make it to like the tall grass where there's hella rocks and shit. I'm like jumping around and like flipping. And then
Oh, you were not flipping.
no, I didn't flip. Like I was tilting a lot. I didn't flip over though.
because I was gonna say like if you flipped on like a moving lawnmower, you're fucked.
And then well, the blades were on, so it's chill.
Yeah.
And it stopped right before I got to the water. I didn't.
Up down.
It was
You were
scary.
working out, Casey?
How long ago was that?
Yeah, just doing push-ups.
Push
But not
ups.
anymore.
Why? You can still do them.
Or you should just
Does it hurt
squat.
to do 'em?
I can,
One
no,
hand.
it hurts like shit.
Really?
I can't even lift stuff up with this.
Oh,
Do
damn.
squats, Casey.
What?
Do squats.
Do squats.
Get the ass in shape.
Squats? What would that do
Mhm.
for my health?
No, just for health. Because then you don't have to use your hand. That's what I'm saying.
I don't really want to have. My thighs are pretty big.
What, Casey?
should
What
do
hand is
core,
it? Is it your
Casey.
left or
I'm
right?
gonna fit in some pants. I don't really want to get them any bigger.
Casey,
no.
is it your left or right hand?
Probably burn.
It's
It
my
just
left.
builds more muscle.
Okay, so the nining is not affected.
Nah, I'm booling. Actually, I haven't since.
Yo, so me and Najee were talking about this the other day. We were talking about 90. Do you guys, like get, what was it, Najee? Feel like gross afterwards?
Oh, the post nut clarity. Yeah, I would say so. Depends, really.
just how it is.
Every single time you guys do?
No, not every time, but on occasion.
Najee thinks every single person always does.
No, not every time. It's like a 20% chance.
I think every time. I think to a degree, you guys might feel icky on the inside. Might not notice it.
Nah.
And then Najee was saying that's
Usually, like,
that's
yeah,
proof for God.
Well, it's not. It's not at all what I said.
Well, what were you saying then?
Dude, I don't want to talk about. It's going to be such a long conversation. Go into
We
that
got
shit.
time.
It's long and it's boring.
Hey, you guys
Yeah,
remember
everybody
the
feels-
Holland cafeteria? That was chill.
Huh?
What?
High
No.
school?
Nothing.
You missed that?
Yeah.
Those were good times. Brian, you remember that? It was. They
There
were
was
in the
one
Najee were in the
semester.
cafeteria.
There was one semester where I think we were basically all were in it, but like Bowdoin or something.
I was in like all. There was multiple of those which had like at least 60% of us in it.
I just remember we were at a circle table and
That's lunch.
it was most of us, and then but there's also David Benjamin,
That was lunch.
Dylan, and yeah, it was lunch. What do you think I was talking about?
Casey's talking about we had a study hall.
Oh, okay. No, I wasn't in that.
That was fun.
Do you guys miss high school?
I mean, I kind of missed like seeing everyone, but that's basically it.
Yeah.
Who's everyone?
Like all you guys.
Yeah.
I'd always see Najib at first thing in the morning, sleeping on his desk, Mr. Cohen's class.
Not Mr. Cohen, Mr. Goddard.
Oh yeah, Goddard, bro. I'm so bad with teachers and names.
It was
Like,
like everything in high school.
I used to
You
show
guys
up
know
like
Mr.
40
Goddard
minutes late.
smokes?
Weed or cigarettes?
Yeah,
who?
with his like weed with his family, I think. Pretty sure I heard.
You think Owen's chiefing?
It's like the least
I don't
surprising.
know. That's
Oh,
what I heard.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I think he does psychedelics.
He's like a psych teacher, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm
You
taking
know,
like a philosophy
oh, he was
course
so
this
cool, man.
semester.
You know, Otto smokes.
Of
course he
Yeah.
does.
I believe it.
He's dating Bowden's
Bowden's
sister.
family. Yeah.
Wait, Mr. Otto's dating Bowden's sister?
They're
Yeah.
I don't
married.
even, they might be married, yeah.
Oh, I
Like,
like,
wow.
I don't know that at all. I don't really know Bowden's sister, but
Dude, Bowden's such a hippie now. Holy shit.
he's the modern day hippie.
I went with him and his girlfriend went to the park and we sat down and they just like, she just like pulled out a bunch of rocks. She started telling me about like each one of them and the powers each one has and the vibrations. And, yeah, rock and crystals. I was like, wow, yeah, I don't really know much about this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I think we all probably think it's kind of stupid, but like if he's enjoying his life, like by all means, whatever.
You never know. There might be some evidence to those things. Who knows?
No, there isn't, bro.
Like, no. I looked that shit up a while.
That's my family, dude. I get exposed to all that stuff. I mean, a lot of it has truth.
Essential
but, like,
oils.
Yeah, a lot of it's like you know what grounding is?
Oh yeah.
Just literally just standing on dirt, just with your
Dude,
bare
That's
feet.
some truth to it.
for Christmas
Yeah,
one
there
year,
is truth to
Ben
it.
made this metal thing that apparently connected you to the ground. It was like these
Like-
metal wires. It was so sketchy.
That shit could be real too. I don't know. Like there's a bunch of data that shows like because of the lightning from the Earth that hits the Earth has some sort of charge or whatever, and it has some sort of reaction with your body. Sounds kind of dumb, but it's actual.
I think it's just meditating to
I
some
don't want
extent.
to.
Who's
No,
done?
no, it's like an
who's done
actual
Wim
like,
Hof?
process.
What does that mean
Energy
again?
pass.
I did Wim Hof
Have you done Wim Hof, Casey?
Breathing.
like in math class,
What?
Fuck.
like when we sat next to each other.
What?
That was it though.
When did you do Wim Hof?
We did it sometimes at like fire drills.
Oh, that's funny. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I remember that. Outside.
Oh, I thought you were having a panic attack in a fire drill. You're just doing the Wim Hof.
Hey, how was the Corys, Brian? That looked fun.
It was all right. I hit the water kind of weird, so there was a lot of water in my ear, and then when I tried to blow it out, it hurt a lot.
Did you jump off the high one?
No, I was too chicken.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't do that either. I was scared.
Oh, how
I
high
think
is the
we-
high one?
Bro, David was freaking crazy when he went.
Like 30 feet.
It's so much fun, dude. Also, we went
20
like this
feet?
time, like last year, like maybe a
30,
day or
40.
two ago. I got Snapchat memories from it.
I'd say 30 feet, 35.
Yeah.
Hey Brian, you didn't tell me you were going to that. I would have
Oh. I don't know, man. I guess I forgot.
gone. You forgot.
And
You forgot what?
Forgot that I existed.
Well, I don't know. I just didn't think you wanted to go anymore because we tried to go earlier and then I don't know.
Wait, what day did you go?
Sunday.
Damn, bro, I could have gone. But it's chill. Maybe we
Okay.
can go again.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Chorus is so much fun. You have to like go in the morning though, right? Because they like cap it off after a while.
Well, they cap it off, but then they take your phone number, and then when a parking spot opens up, they'll reserve it for you.
Oh, okay.
That's sick.
Oh, so it's like empty? There's like less people than normal?
No, not really.
No, it's just
Still pretty full, but
It just can't get.
you just go into town and just chill until they have a spot that opens up, and you just drive there.
it's also not hard to sneak
Oh,
into.
Brian.
But
right by them.
David,
What?
how are you and your girlfriend doing?
it was good. It's really nice to like not live like fucking 300 miles or ever many miles away, because she's like literally like 5 blocks away. But never mind. I just got some message.
Let's go.
Bro, what the heck? I didn't even know there was a minute counter.
But yeah, she's good. It's nice living by her. Also just like living like with like friends is great. We're just like two of them are musicians who've been collabing a ton, and just like yeah, it's
I
good.
definitely want to do that before I die. Like live with some bros.
Oh yeah, it's great. I mean, there's a difference between like living with friends and living with roommates, because like I don't know, like no hate, but I don't think I'd want to live with all you guys.
Or when you want to live with us.
What the fuck?
I don't know. I just feel like there's like different things you want in like a roommate than like a friend sometimes.
You want to share a bed with Najib?
Maybe.
I definitely
but
would be friends
that's
with my
besides the
roommates.
point. No, you should be friends with them. It's just like, there's like shit living in a house with like, like dishes and shit like that, where it's like, it's like a level of like communication and like responsibility that.
I don't know. Casey's pretty good at the dishes, man.
Only?
Yeah.
You got Casey, Brian, you guys excited to live together?
Oh shit.
That's gonna be sick.
Yeah, we're,
thought you
we're
guys
in
moved
different
in
rooms,
already.
Because
What?
we move in on September 1st.
Oh, okay. It's like 2
I'll have
weeks.
to check that out. That'll be fun.
Me and Brian are gonna spoon on occasion. You know,
crazy. You're living with Grace.
I don't know, man.
Did you know that, Najib?
He's living with Grace.
Yeah, they're moving in
Yeah.
together.
You guys got a new house,
same bed.
It's an apartment, right?
apartment.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah,
not,
that
that's
apartment,
like big
Casey?
steps, man.
That is a big
Yeah, what the fuck?
It's not a big step because we're not living with each other next year or the year after that.
Why?
Why'd you get an apartment now?
Because Grace needed an apartment now, and it was like the last minute thing that she could do. It was like a last minute.
Is it by the U?
No. Well, oh yeah, it is.
Did you
By
sign the
TCF
lease for
thing.
like semester or for the
How
whole
much does
year?
it cost?
It's for the whole year.
Oh, okay.
How much is it?
It's 9,000 for the year.
Oh, that's not bad.
So what's that
What?
over
I'm
week?
only
Or what's that
paying
over month?
$4.99 a
Like,
month.
Wait,
It's
but is
$500 a month.
that for the U, or is it
6,000 a year.
6,000 a year?
Yeah,
But you're all sharing it. So
That's
it's
good.
it's like 500 per bed. So
How big are the beds though? One bed.
I don't think the other beds there. It's probably just empty, right?
no,
We have to bring our own.
Yeah, I
per body.
figured. Yeah.
It's not like
Yeah,
a
per body. Yeah.
the size of the apartment. It's just like the rent just goes up whoever joins.
Nice. What you
All right,
drinking
guys.
there, Casey?
so morality. Where does morality come from?
In a bottle.
What'd you say, Isaac?
Where does morality come from?
Right there.
Probably just like
It's
experiences,
a
but
pretty
also
simple answer.
Yeah, I have my
Don't you guys think it's evolution?
It's either if there's no God, then it's evolution. If there's a God, then it comes from God. Those are only two
Don't you
answers.
think?
Wouldn't God make evolution though?
Yeah,
So then evolution and God.
So then it would be evolution, no matter what.
yeah, but through God. God chose the moral.
Have you guys listened to Jonathan Haidt?
no.
I've been listening to him talk about morality and how your genetics can determine your political spectrum, which really makes sense if you think about it. And like people
Wow.
discuss sensitivity.
Yeah.
That's
So like,
that's genetic.
yeah, it's like part of the big
Disgusting.
five.
Yeah, that's all genetic.
Yeah, when you're born, you have. I mean, you can be molded, but
Yeah.
you start with a certain amount of like spectrum,
Oh, that's cool.
and then your
Yeah, it
environment.
makes sense. It actually makes sense to be genetic. Yeah, because there's a big gender difference too between the personalities.
So
I feel like politically you're still really molded by like just your upbringing and stuff. Because especially like being in college, like you see a lot of kids where like they grew up Republican and they like never have like had anyone like challenge their beliefs really, and then they actually start learning stuff on both on my end and theirs, but just like just like coming to your own with your beliefs and not just following what your parents think.
is it really
Sorry
coming
about
to
that,
your own
Sam.
though? I like do
I
not
mean, to
believe
a
in free
certain
will at all
extent.
anymore. Me and Najib have been talking about this too. Me and Najib talk about a lot of stuff. Have you guys thought about free will at all? Do
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
you think we have free will?
I don't feel like it's any way productive to think about it because like we'll never know.
Yeah.
What do you mean we'll never know?
It's just like one of those things. Like there's not going to be a definitive answer.
I think there's a definitive answer.
Why do you think that?
Okay, well, Najib, you already went through this experiment, but everyone, okay, think of a city. So you got a city, right?
Yeah.
So were you really free to choose that city? Like what city did you say?
Minneapolis.
So why did you say Minneapolis?
I live by there.
Yep. So you weren't free to choose that. You weren't free that you were born in Minneapolis. So on that, something like that, the reason you didn't pick like Cairo or some other city, that's not really free will.
I picked St. Louis,
Well,
Missouri.
I'm free to move if I want to, like if I like make those steps. But
Yeah, but
I mean,
his
I
point
think
is his point is the reason, like of all your throughout, the only reason you said Minneapolis is because you're like you grew up in Minneapolis or close to Minneapolis. So his point is that your life influences your decisions. It's not necessarily like they subconsciously influence your decisions, the choices you make.
Yeah.
So you don't have complete control over them. You do have control over them, shot. It's not complete.
And that's how that's like a super small choice. But if you expand upon that, that's how every single choice in the entire world is.
Yeah, and
well, I feel like the more you think about free will, the more like I just feel like my life doesn't matter. So I'd rather just not think about that and be like, okay, be content with how my
yeah,
life.
it is a pretty depressing thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
Oh,
I
cool.
don't find it that depressing because to me it doesn't change anything. It just makes hatred and ego pretty stupid. Because why are you going to hate someone for the situation that they were born into?
Well, so if you're saying like you don't have free will, are you saying that like your life is completely predetermined?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I'd like to think I have some control over like how I change my life, but I mean that's just like
It's
you can't. It's a hard question. Yeah.
yeah. It is kind of depressing. I don't know.
I mean, it's like you're watching a movie of your life. It's still enjoyable, and like it can
I
still
get
be
I
really
get what you
meaningful.
mean. I get what you mean. How it
And it's not
eliminates.
you.
I get how you mean how it like eliminates ego, because then it's like, oh well, this just like if you I don't know if you become so fucking successful, then it's kind of like, oh, the only reason I became this successful was through like influences and shit. It's
Yeah.
kind of like so you start to
Your family and
less of
you're
yourself.
born in America.
Yeah.
You know English. You have a
Yeah.
good brain, and it really just makes you really compassionate for people that are unfortunate. Or like whenever Thomas was being an a-hole, I always would be like, oh my gosh, I feel so bad that his brain thinks like this. I wouldn't be, oh, I hate Thomas, you know?
hmm
Yeah.
Well, but I feel like when you phrase it like that, it's kind of like pitiful, and like
Yeah.
to like
Well, I
a
think
little baby, like.
someone's like,
Well, that's how it, yeah, that's how it is. He's got a messed up brain that,
Well, I mean, I still feel like they have control to a certain extent. There's something that's like clearly making them do those things. It's not like it's completely like predetermined by.
I get what you're saying, Isaac, but you can think about it without thinking about free will. You're just like, oh, the way he grew up is unfortunate. That's why he's an ass. But like, he could have made an effort to change at some point. But the way it all happened, he just turned out that way. So I don't think that scenario is about free will. It's just about like how you grew up. I guess it's the same thing. Oh,
so yeah, that's what,
That's
Yeah.
that's what free will.
well, like you don't have to
the whole idea that there's no free will.
You can just think about it as like, because you can have free will in a sense like, do I want to go there or there? But that
No, you
decision
can't.
ultimately leads to
can't.
having not a free will. But that's just going really deep and like, I don't know.
How can't you have the decision, Najib?
To decide whether you want to go.
Yeah.
Because you're
The
gonna
decision was
decide.
made when you were born.
Because your decision is going to be influenced through your past experiences. Like you're more likely to choose to go to this place because you're more familiar with this place than another place. It's like what Isaac
Well, I mean,
did with the city.
you're more likely, but that doesn't mean you're not like not going to do the other thing.
it's completely determined on what's happened in your life before though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you take it back, if you moved the universe exactly how it was 10 seconds ago, we would all say the exact same things that we just said right now.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So then I questioned Najib. I said, so if you agree with this, then how does that make heaven and hell fair? Because you go to heaven because you make good decisions. You go to hell because you make bad decisions. But if it's all predetermined, then it doesn't make sense.
Yep. And I told Isaac, I don't really want to get into this stuff right now, with as why Isaac.
We're already there.
but what I basically said was, if God exists, especially the Christian God, then we do have free will when it comes to our morality, because the Bible says that we're all essentially have the same sense of morality. It says it's written on our hearts that we all believe like it's bad to kill, you shouldn't cheat on your wife, things like that. That everybody intrinsically has those set of morals within them, those objective set of morals within them. So yeah, so when you like sin, for example, whether you believe or not, if you lie, for example, you get that feeling like, oh shit, I shouldn't have lied, or you get like a slight little like, feeling of guilt or whatever. Yeah, I believe that's intrinsic with everybody. Like the Ten Commandments. So those things you don't have. Those things you have free will over, in my opinion.
So why is that different though, Najib?
Why is it different?
Yeah.
Because we all feel it. Or it's all intrinsic within everyone. So it wouldn't be the same as like a city, because you grew up. One kid grew up in Bangkok. I grew up in fucking Minneapolis. You know what I mean? It's intrinsic within everyone. It's a universal thing. That's why it's fair, I should say.
So you're saying
That's why it's
it would
fair.
be as if saying everyone was born in the same city.
No, I should say. You said, "How is it fair?" I'm telling you, that's why it's fair.
Because
we all feel it. 'Cause we all
if
have
you would
that.
make the morality analogous to what city you were born into, then we would all be from the same city. Is that what you're saying?
No,
Because we
you
all have
said-
the same.
I mean, I feel like you can still start at like a different, like, you know, obviously, like, I'm gonna be in a better situation being born from Minneapolis than like somebody in like India or something, like generally speaking. But like, I mean, I feel like there's still an element of like, you know, like I still have the capability of fucking my life up, and they still have a full capability of like making their life a lot better and getting out of somewhere that's like not beneficial to their growth. But I mean, I would definitely agree that like being born where I was like assisted my has assisted my life a lot to the point where like it kind of already predetermines like in general like I'll be better off.
Mhm. Casey, why are you shaking your head there?
Because that kid in India who apparently doesn't have a good life, if he were to somehow find a better life, his decision to find a better life would be predetermined at birth.
Yeah, it's still based off something
Not
else.
this conversation. Brian's gone.
Brian left.
No, he's back.
Oh,
Anyways,
Rank in the
with as I wanted to talk about this too, with the genetics determining or playing a role in what your political beliefs are.
yeah,
So
let's talk about this.
one of the things is disgust, which is one of the major things in predicting. So conservatives, they have like the highest disgust, which is why they're not. The major difference between conservatives and liberals is liberals are more open to experience. That's why like they dye their hair and stuff, and they're like all about sex
Did
and
you
stuff.
say disgust like disgusting or like you're discussing?
Like if you see poop on the ground, a conservative is going
Gross,
to be
like
more
gross.
disgusted
Yeah,
by
got
that than a liberal.
Yeah,
Closed
liberals
off.
scoop it up and eat it.
And then
This is what liberal America wants.
and then so yeah, that's the major difference between them. But then an interesting, because I'm more libertarian, which is all about freedom, and it's not really either one of them. I mean, I'm not libertarian either, but I'm more libertarian, and that's people who are really open, like they're the highest and open to experience, but they don't have like hardly any compassion.
Conservatives
'Cause-
more libertarian though.
People traditionally think that, but if you look at the discuss, actually libertarians are more closer to progressives.
Really?
Yeah, because they're really open to experience.
Why? I don't know. Why
But
is it
then-
like everybody that wants to masks are like fucking little liberals for the most part? They go after the
What's your
masks and all
opinion
that.
on masks then? Do you think they're beneficial?
masks?
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean the
You just made it
surgical
sound like they were
masks.
dumb, yeah.
Yeah, the surgical mask is pretty fucking dumb. Ones, 'cause
why do you think
just-
they're stupid?
Because I've seen like studies showing or like actual footage of them of people like breathing, and they have like that blue light or whatever the hell. You just see the fucking.
But that's just you seeing a
Correct.
visual.
But it does more than not wearing anything. And
don't
I
know
think
They
it's,
come out of all the sides. And,
But that's
I
just air in general. That's not like the breath particles.
don't know. No, yeah, it is.
I think it prevents it
Plus-
from going
plus-
farther than 6 feet, but I don't know how necessary it is. I mean, you don't need it running.
If you want to you should get those N95 masks because they have like a certain diameter, like the fabric is like super from like a microscopic
Dense.
level. Yeah, it's super tight. My dad actually made some of those. So one of
Ryan,
those I've been using.
Do you think you've become more conservative by going to the army?
Definitely. Well, I'm actually more in the middle now
Mm-hmm.
because in SLP, like it's like we discussed earlier, no one really challenges your belief. It's just everyone's kind of liberal, and it's become just a giant, chamber of echo.
I agree.
It's just that's what I believe.
Yeah.
SLP,
I mean,
yeah.
everyone SLP is just they're just like, oh, you're a liberal, okay, cool, and just like if you're conservative, you're just immediately just disregarded.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
everything you say is just irrelevant.
Like Jake Olson, like people used to like I'd always hear people like talk shit about Jake Olsen, like, oh, you know, he's so conservative, shit like that.
Yeah,
Like
Well, I think
it's
they got to
become,
really.
like, religious.
the political route.
Yeah,
Yeah, people just get twisted between like not being liberal and being conservative because I think there's a lot of people that like aren't as far left as like a lot of people there, like probably most of us. But it doesn't mean we're like
you guys think of conservatism? What do you guys think of? Like, what do you guys think? What comes in your head?
bad thoughts.
Traditional
Yeah.
Judeo-Christian values.
Small government.
I just think about like a dumb like middle-aged white dude like on his like farm with his shotgun with like
David-
a Trump hat.
David is definitely the most liberal here out of all of us, I would say.
Probably yeah.
Probably.
What do you here? Do the rating, guys. I'd go David, Casey, Brian, me, Najib. For Spectrum. You
I
guys
agree.
with that?
Yeah.
But I found a new word today that kind of goes along with this. Manichaeism.
Manichaeism?
Yeah, Manichaeism. Not manichism. Not masochistic.
Oh, not like it. Oh yeah.
Manichaeism. It's where a dualistic religious system with Christian, Gnostic, and pagan elements. It's basically like where my side is completely virtuous and the other side is the devil. And it's like only simplifying things to good and bad. And I think both the left and the right are very, they both do this. And so that's why it's in pot. They just disregard anyone on the other side.
Yeah, it's very like black and white for a lot of people, and I think that's one thing I definitely realized. I think a lot of people do too. But it's just like it's a spectrum, and like, but yeah, like SOP, it was very black and white. It's like okay, you don't support blank thing, liberal thing. All right, you're conservative, and that makes you a bad person. But it's not like that.
Yeah.
I feel like definitely being out of that, like, it's a lot more. There's a lot more depth to it, and you can feel certain ways about certain things. But that doesn't fully mean you're liberal or conservative. But I mean, when it comes to like voting, you have to vote for one side because you like them more than the other. But that's just like a thing you have to do. So
You
Well, it's
guys, I'll go Casey though.
It's like, for example, if a liberal were to hear that someone's conservative, they automatically think like you're against everything I'm for, and like the other way around, even though there's so much overlap between the two. People don't really think about that.
That's why when we were talking about our values, one of my values is freedom and individuality. Because I think once you join any group, you immediately kind of become, you're just a victim to whatever the group thinks. And you can't really have any of your own opinions if you're a part of any group. That's why I don't like to join any groups.
I don't necessarily agree with that. You can still call yourself conservative, but you don't have to agree with every single thing that this made-up group agrees with.
I would say that you lean towards conservative values. I wouldn't call you conservative then.
Yeah.
But like
I don't
that's
think-
kind of
I don't-
what. That's one of my
Yeah.
gripes against like protesting, is when people are chanting and stuff. You're not thinking for yourself. You just join the mob, and it's really easy to not have your own thoughts.
well, I mean, I feel like it's easy not to have your own thoughts, but I'd also like to think everybody's had their own like kind of thoughts on the situation. And I feel like one of the biggest thing with like the current movement is obviously like, you know, just like the little things in life and kind of like checking in on yourself and like, you know, obviously like coming up with your own opinions before you like, I mean, obviously our perspective is good, but like checking on how you think about things yourself before you like conform to a bigger thing. But I do think there are a lot of people that just follow the general, like the sheeple or whatever.
Yeah, I think a lot of it's just virtue signaling too.
What does that mean?
Hey guys,
What's up,
Yeah, what's up,
Brian?
Brian?
have you guys seen my yard before?
When we picked it that one day?
I remember picking it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Check it out now.
Is it
check out
bad
the front
again? It's
yard.
bad again. No. Oh.
Nice.
Yeah. Just got that landscaping done today.
You guys picked this yard?
Well, no, we just got a guy to come over
Chainsawed
and
it. Weren't you there, Najib? Oh no, that was when we went to the court.
Najib, I don't think was there.
Najib was in
No,
Lebanon.
that was in the core. Wasn't that the day we went to Bunker Beach for somebody's birthday?
Oh yeah, my birthday. Yeah.
It was your birthday, that's right. Yeah.
That was fire.
We helped Brian on your birthday.
Okay, cool.
That was a fun day. Yeah. Oh, that was the cross joint night, but it didn't work at
Oh,
all.
dude, Bowden got
That
so
was the
pissed.
cross joint night. I don't think
Why'd
Yeah, it
Bowen get
was.
pissed?
It was the cross joint night, dude.
really.
Because
Yeah.
we were talking too loud or something. He was like, "Shut up, guys."
Yeah.
At Jake's.
No, Bowden was getting pissed.
Well, yeah, we
Yeah.
went to Bunker Beach, and then we were like trying to pick up weed because we were like, yeah.
That was
Well,
when Casey
I
was
could have
freaking
done it
out
better
too.
than
Casey
no,
was
I think he
freaking-
did good. It just didn't work. I don't know.
one fell apart because he put it in wrong.
I don't think you would have done better a year ago.
The cross J was too fat.
Yeah, guess so. Also, it was moon rocks in it too, which probably didn't help.
Yeah, it's
Did
true.
you is that against the Bible?
What is?
Smoking?
No. Unless you abuse it, no. Unless you become addicted.
I
Rely
snap.
on it. Yeah.
I kind of hate the like belief that you can't be addicted to weed because you totally can. Just
That's
like
so stupid. You can be addicted to anything,
yeah.
especially like sugar and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, I was talking about to my roommate Tyson and then his girlfriend. But do you think there's anything they're gonna like? Of course there will be things, but like, does anything that come to mind that you think in like 15 years from now will be like, oh shit, we shouldn't have been consuming that, like sugar or like
Oh yeah, canola oil.
canola oil?
Probably vegetable oils. Just
Yeah.
all vegetable oils, not just no.
Why is it like? Well, obviously it's bad for you, but
I would
explain.
refer to Najib to explain this.
Yeah.
Studying this
Nah,
stuff.
it's gonna take a while.
It has to do with
It's just so bad for you.
the omega-6, right, or whatever.
Yeah.
How many omega-12s or something?
Oh.
Oh my god,
Omega-6.
69.
It's all omega-6, and then from avocados and coconuts and fish and stuff, you get omega-12, and you should have it be 50-50. But every single food has.
No, omega 3s, not omega 4.
Oh, is it 3 and 6? Those the two. I haven't researched this in a while.
3, 6, and 9.
3 and 6 are supposed to be balanced, and they're not. Because no
Yeah.
one has 3 and they have a ton of 6.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be a ratio of like 1-to-1. That's what researchers have concluded that we've like evolved off of. But now because of that soy and vegetable oils and all that corn is like in everything.
Is there omega 3s in
Instead of the
like-
ratio,
Oh, like corn syrup and stuff.
instead of the ratio being 1-to-1, it's now like 25-to-1 for the average American. That's
Do
why.
sardines have omega 3s?
yeah,
Dude, yeah.
they're so
Yeah.
good for you.
You eat sardines?
Sardine.
Have sardines?
I ate a bunch of oysters.
You look like the type of dude who eats spam.
I like spam, but that's terrible for you, man.
What's the? I don't even know what they
I've
put
read
in
spam
it.
before.
If it's just meat, it's not that bad for you.
Spiced ham in a can.
I was just thinking of
Yeah, I don't know if it's that bad.
Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Dude, I love that movie.
Let's go
Makes me
on.
hungry.
That's gross, Casey. That makes you hungry.
Well, yeah, imagine your town starts raining a bunch of food. That's
That's
crazy.
rough.
That'd be so
It's
sick.
disgusting, dude.
That'd be crazy.
You tell me if a burger just fell on your driveway, you're gonna go up and eat it?
I'd start munching on it.
Yeah, if I saw a big ass meatball fall out of the sky, I'd definitely take a bite.
Yeah.
What was the story behind that? Why was it happening in the movie? I forgot. Some villain?
he
Somebody
made,
fuck with the sky,
like,
right? Yeah.
liquid food, and it shot up in the clouds.
Oh yeah. I just started making.
He was making money or something, or like why was he doing it?
Just science,
It
right?
was just
Science
like
experiment.
experimenting.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Najib, are you
That's
looking for a relationship right now?
Nah.
Bro, I got a
Bro.
date when I come coming up. So,
Wait, are you in LA right now, or?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
she's like a neuroscientist and an EMT. She's
Wait, do you and your sister
super
sleep
smart.
in bunk beds?
Yeah, that's my bed right there.
She's an EMT. I was an EMT.
Yeah, bro, she's actually like so cool.
I want to be.
That's cool.
Like she's actually,
EMT girls are usually pretty. It's the ones I met. A lot of them pretty manly. Some aren't, but some are.
she's super into meditation and stuff. So
Nice.
Is Brian driving right now? What the fuck?
Hey, what's up, guys?
I'm just moving the car back to
What
my
the-
garage.
I was wondering what you're plotting.
What about you, Brian? You looking for relationships?
Things are going well. I am. I'm not gonna speak too soon, but I might be in a relationship very soon.
Ooh.
I've been hanging out with. Well, I'm not gonna say who she is, but I've been hanging out with her for
Why not?
the last couple of weeks. I've been talking with her a lot. Things are going very well.
Have you met in
What?
person?
Why do you want to say who she
Yeah.
is?
Fun.
Every
You're
time
gonna
I like
track her down.
brag about something, I feel like it's always like bad luck, and I just like somehow like just ruin it.
So you believe in luck? You believe in luck, then, Brian?
I do
Aren't
believe
you
in
like
luck.
atheist though?
No, I'm like, well, if I were to choose a religion, it'd probably be Buddhism, but I actually do believe in luck. So
Do you believe in karma?
yeah, what goes around comes around, bro.
Do you believe in the samsara?
I don't know what that is.
Welcome to Casey's cooking show.
That's the reincarnation, Brian. Come on, Brian.
Oh,
It's cutting
okay,
the
yeah, I do
avocado
believe in
or
that. I actually do believe in reincarnation.
What makes you believe that, Brian?
I don't know. I mean, it just seems like it's logical.
Wait, into another
my mind it
person or
is.
like an animal?
Casey,
or
what are you doing?
Just like another being. Like you could be a butterfly after you die.
What did Casey say?
Casey, what are you cutting? Oh, Jake. Jake.
So goofy.
Dude, how do I make it so I can see all you guys?
I can see everyone.
I see everybody on the
Oh,
top.
gallery view. I'm just kidding. I got it.
Yeah, click
Oh
it.
shit, I fixed it. Hi
Oh,
everybody.
me too.
Hi,
What's up,
Jake.
Jake?
What's up, Jake?
Bro, how was the gym? Oh
Okay.
yeah. You
Pretty
got that
fucking-
Chipotle?
That chip?
Yeah, Chipotle, dude.
Bro, that sounds so good. That's like the best fast food place for sure, for your money's worth.
Is
Dude,
Chipotle fast food
I made
though?
burrito bowls yesterday.
Yeah,
I guess
definitely.
it's fast food.
It's fast food because it's fast.
Definitely fast food.
It's healthy as fuck, though.
Well, yeah, but I just feel like it's like not as shitty for you, so that's why I don't like consider it fast food to the
It's
same
not shitty
extent.
for you at all, unless you get the burrito.
Fast.
Still good for you, though.
Bro, what's bad with the burrito?
Just the bread. The bread's like,
Oh, it's the best part.
yeah, but I'm looking for like a health standpoint.
The Jeep, do you eat meat?
I get a bowl.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I probably eat the most meat out of all you guys, dude.
The Jeep's like a carnivore.
Yeah, because I feel like there's like because you guys are both like pretty fit, but like Isaac's like because you don't eat meat at all, right?
I eat fish, like
Hey, guys.
Oh
He
yeah,
eats fish.
pescatarian. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
and eggs.
Not in any group either. She doesn't.
Like I said, I don't believe in groups, bro. I think if you join any group, it messes up your thinking.
pescatarian. It's just Isaac.
Bro, Jake, are you still vegetarian?
For the most part. But like if I'm at someone's house and they make dinner, like I'll always eat it. And like I eat fish sometimes too.
So
That's good.
I think if everyone just didn't eat like desserts that had animal products and like didn't eat factory farm, that would help so much. Because like eating meat is
Yeah, but
really
everyone's
healthy.
so fat, dude.
Eating meat is what?
Super healthy.
Mm-hmm. Even if it's factory farm,
Yeah, but
Still
that's,
better than a lot of
that's
them.
terrible for the animals.
yeah, it's terrible to animals. But Isaac, wait, why do you eat fish but not cows?
Because I think fish are less conscious than cows, and I know that it's really healthy. So, and I know I have to get meat. So I'd
Well, I
rather
guess
eat a
there's like
fish
the
than a cow.
ethical side of it, and also just like the like health side of it, but they kind of go hand in hand to a certain extent.
I don't think they
Even
go
if
hand in
you
hand,
like just eat like a tiny bit of
Well,
meat
I
though.
remember Isaac, why do you think consciousness is what determines whether an animal's value, or a thing's value, anything's value?
Well, because I don't know, that seems like what it would be. I feel like humans are the most valuable because they can feel the most amount of pain.
But I mean, I think I asked you this already before. It's like if you're using consciousness as a way to determine value, then you're basically saying that like a 1-year-old baby or 2-year-old baby is less valuable than like an adult, just because they're less conscious or they're not conscious.
I mean, but you have to take into account the. Yeah, that's where it gets slippery. I mean, it's not completely a perfect ideology, but
Child's gonna get more conscious when it gets older.
yeah,
No,
but then you
always-
can use the argument that you shouldn't abort babies as soon as they're a sperm and an egg together, which I don't. I think you should be able to do that. I don't think that's a human being.
Yeah, I know.
But logically,
It doesn't
if
go
you do
against.
follow that logic, then that's what the conclusion you would make.
No, but it's gonna have conscience. But that fish is always gonna have that same amount of conscience.
Yeah, I think you make a good point, Casey. I think I'd agree with that.
Another thing I disagree with it on my just poking holes in my own belief system is like if there was a super robot that was more conscious than us, or like when someone's on psychedelics, I don't think they're more valuable.
Valuable than
See, I don't even like call it valuable. I don't know. I wouldn't really equate.
you're adding a value to it.
It's not really value. I don't know what else word to use.
I get what you mean. But
I'd rather eat something to get the same amount of protein that's less conscious than, like if I could just get all my protein from bugs, I would do that. But I don't think that's possible.
so you still think like, what do you think killing 1,000 fish is better than killing like 1 cow?
No.
It's not.
I mean, yeah, no, that's probably worse.
Killing 1,000 fish is worse than killing 1 cow. Because
Yeah.
theoretically, you could just feed off of, you could just spend the year eating 1 cow instead of eating like I don't know how many hundreds.
I feel like it's more about knowing where your food comes from than like.
But then you're getting to like, how do you measure like the consciousness of 50 fish versus like 1 cow? So
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, I don't have the answers
It's
to that.
it
It's just
is-
more
yeah,
a gut
that-
thing.
yeah, I get what you mean.
I mean, if you think about it,
I
I
just
think
don't think it's very. I don't think it's
relative.
very consistent.
Jake, what's in your burrito?
Brown rice, pinto beans, guacamole, fajitas, lettuce, pico de gallo, and corn salsa.
Ooh,
Some tasty burrito.
I
Bro, I feel like getting one of those right now.
love Chipotle.
hey Jake, why aren't you eating meat?
The main reason I stopped or like reduced is because I'm just trying to like lower my carbon footprint,
Ah, okay.
and it's just like the farming industries.
You don't think about getting like grass-fed,
CO2.
pasture-raised stuff?
What?
You don't think about getting like grass-fed, pasture-raised animal products? What'd you say, Casey?
It's just as bad because like
No, it's actually better for the environment. Benefits the environment.
it's better, but
It's a
you have
benefit
to
to the environment.
transport all that meat. You have to transport there's just a lot of transportation still involved. But if you can get the
No,
transportation,
I mean, like if you can go to any farmer and buy meat off them. There's
well, yeah. But if you can like remove the transportation out of that equation and have that to be zero emissions,
transportation is not just a meat thing. It's all foods.
Monocropping is so bad for the environment,
Yeah.
which is like what most vegetables come from. Pretty much everything's bad for the. Like the best thing you can do is just raise all your own food, by far. But
yeah, I'm gonna do
that's
that.
like my life goal, bro. Or not my life goal. That's one of my goals, to be wealthy enough to raise my own food.
A ranch.
Yeah,
in Oregon.
That'd be dope. I'd spend a year living off like farm my grandparents.
Ben goes. He used to go to the draw in Wisconsin. Anyone can go, and it's a community of people that just work together and they grow their own food.
What's it called?
The draw.
A draw.
I told Bowden to do it. Seems like something he'd like.
Do you know about Dancing Rabbit?
No.
It's a super big eco village in Missouri, and it's like fully sustainable. They grow all their stuff, and it's like a village of like 40 people.
Nice.
Damn.
Jake, do you have to work out with that mask on?
No, you just have to wear it like inside, like the lobby. But I still wear it like around inside.
Do they have the
Like,
air conditioner on? They do, right?
Yeah.
They have
Mhm.
to, yeah.
Oh damn. That's
Yeah.
fucking
Or
dangerous.
they have the fans going at least.
Yeah.
I assume they have at least some air conditioning.
Yeah. That's
Have you
what it's
guys ridden
kind
an
of-
airplane? They have like jets that suck the air out, or at least mine did that I rode.
What do you
Was
mean?
yours like that, Najib?
What do you mean?
Like
Suck
the
the air.
ceilings are changed
Oh,
and
yeah.
they like suck air and put in new air.
Hmm.
It's
I
pretty
think it's
sick.
always been that way.
Is it like way less capacity on airplanes then, or
I don't think so.
like were you next to people and like?
I wasn't,
I was
but
Yeah.
when I was coming back.
some
Because I know a
people
lot
are.
less people are like on it, obviously, but I don't know if they like kind of like space people out. Because at least for like class, like they make us like be like we have our own desks and they're like 6 feet apart or whatever. So.
Yeah, my flight was $25.
Damn.
So cheap.
Yeah, we got ours for cheaper too. Like the ticket for me to come back was probably like 700 something. I think it's like
Compared to what?
$500 cheaper.
Oh yeah.
With like 1,200.
Yeah.
Najib, you hear back from your deliveries? You get accepted? Your background check?
No,
That sucks, man.
I don't
You
know
think it's
why.
because you're Lebanese?
I haven't actually checked. I haven't checked in like 3 weeks. I don't really give a shit anymore.
Because you're just drop shipping?
Yeah, I'm trying to get a job at a physical therapy clinic. I just got my CPR license the other day.
Oh, nice.
Did we get that in high school?
You just take a class. And
So,
I don't know. Did they give you us a license in high school?
Nah, probably not.
Yeah,
I said we
certificate.
did take a certificate. Yeah.
hey, what's Casey doing?
Taking a shit right now? I think he's taking a shit.
He's taking a whizzle.
My waist.
Bro,
Dude.
I've seen your junk. It's good.
Dude, if I see your dong just dangle,
Should we get Roman in on these?
Imagine if it just hits the floor right now.
Bro, that's so crazy what happened to
Hey,
Roman.
have any of you
Oh.
talked to him lately?
Yo, I forgot about that.
Have
All
you
I'm
guys
saying-
talked to him recently?
Nah, all I'm saying is he would be the one to get in that situation and like not like.
It's so sad because he always gets so paranoid. So he must have
Yeah.
been like so
Dude,
terrified.
Yeah,
Who is he,
I just
like-
when I thought about that, I thought about how scared he was, like sitting in the back of the cop car. He was probably having like a panic attack.
I always tell him like this is never gonna happen, and then it actually happened.
Yeah, dude.
Well, I feel like a lot of it's just like confidence and like just being generally knowledgeable about your surroundings.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously,
Roman's
like,
like,
I'm surprised
dude,
they
Roman's
took-
like the last person I'd want that shit to happen. Fucking Roman.
Dude, maybe it'll just
Did he
turn
have
his
free
life
will
around.
to get? Did he have free will to choose that though, guys?
Yeah, I wonder if he'll like stop smoking or something because of it. Probably not, but like
Oh, he probably smoked more.
maybe. It's like that shit wasn't that bad.
He can't smoke right now because he has trial next month.
Like in case he just wildly pulling up his pants.
Canes. Brian, what do you think about Factory Farm Meat? You're representing it right now in your head.
Yo, wait, Brian's on this?
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you click gallery mode, you can see everyone.
Dude, I didn't know you were on this, Brian.
Brian's just
That's
been like
pretty quiet.
doing his daily
Said anything?
schedule.
He's fucking moved his car and we were just talking about like free will. Oh, Brian, are those the new AirPods? I was gonna ask.
Yeah, I got the AirPods Pro when I was in Texas.
Nice.
What the hell?
That was Roman. Kind of off topic.
What?
Yeah, so what fully happened with Roman? He ended up like. Do you guys know like more specifics or not?
Good.
Really?
Not really, dude.
Oh shit.
He had like hella wax in his car.
Oh yeah, you waxed.
That's like a federal offense. Oh,
It's like a car, right? Where it's like more
yeah, it's like a concentrated substance.
distilled. Yeah. And he went to fucking jail for like 2 nights.
It's just crazy that like the most paranoid person ended up happening to them. Like
Well, that like, kind of makes sense because like I feel like Roman was paranoid, but he also wasn't careful. Like,
no.
No, yeah.
because I think it's more about being careful than being paranoid. Like, I feel like I'm like confident, but I still like to think I'm like kind of like, I'm kind of careful and thinking about like where it happens and all that shit.
Casey, I caught you looking.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Nah.
Bro, get Gabby down here. I want to talk to him. I want to see him.
Gabby. Gabby. Zal. Isaac wants to talk to you.
It's Gabby back.
Man.
Jake, do you have any indoor classes?
No.
That's nice. I'm surprised they're not doing outdoor classes. That'd be fun,
That'd be cool.
especially
Yeah,
for
but-
first semester before winter.
Video calling everyone. Isaac wants to talk to you.
I
What are you
guess-
doing? What's up? Say hi, Isaac.
Gabby.
Hey, what's up, Gabby? Gabby, flex. Let me see your shirt.
Isaac wants to see you without a shirt. He says no.
Bro, that one photo, he was ripped, bro.
Let me see that. What is it? Almond flour?
David, do you work out often?
Currently, nah, not really. I have to get back on it, but
You were
check
saying
it
that
out,
you were like
guys.
super into it a while ago.
yeah, dude. First semester, I was in like the best, like last
You guys should
year.
get one of these.
What's that? Is it
Makes
like a,
nining more enjoyable.
It's a hand
like a
gripper.
wrist thing? Yeah.
No, it makes nining more painful. You get so strong. Dude.
God. You should like fucking choking.
Choke the shit out of you. Casey, you got one of these? You should get one of these. If you want to be a Viking, get one of these.
It's kind of like, why?
Because it's 150 pounds, dude. If you can work your way up to a 250-pound one, bro, you could crush a skull.
Yeah, I'm doing that. I just took lost right now.
It's good for your grip and your forearms.
Dude,
I had a Viking, Casey.
I had a meeting today with this girl that was so crazy about COVID. We met up and she saw that I just had a scarf instead of a mask. And she's like, "Oh, 1 sec, I'll be back." And then she bought me a mask and she had these plastic gloves and she was disinfecting everything. People are so crazy here, dude.
But what I hate seeing is like even before COVID and shit, like moms that would always give their kids hand sanitizer after everything.
That's so bad for you.
Sanitize on their hands. It's so bad for you.
Yeah, I feel
Especially-
like after you go.
Especially because it's like the 99.9% ones. Like germs are so good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't get
even
hand
bad ones.
sanitizer because like I mean I get washing your hands obviously because you're like removing things from your hands, but I feel like hand sanitizer you're only like adding stuff to like what's already on your hands, and I don't feel like it helps. But or it probably helps to a certain extent, but
Well, it kills stuff, but it kills everything.
yeah.
And a little, and then that's how you get superbugs.
Huh.
That's
That's just how
another
you
thing.
weaken your immune
Oh,
system.
they like mutate or whatever. Or?
Not just that, but you get like especially if you're a kid doing it, you develop a weaker immune system.
Huh.
That's another thing that's bad about factory farming is it makes superbugs because they have to give so many antivirals to the animals because they just are sitting in their poop. And it's
Yeah,
such
I've
bad
never
living
heard that.
conditions. I'll look it up. Like every single
Probably.
cow and stuff, they have to
I know
get a
they
ton
don't
of
give
shots.
antibiotics to, or there are. What about the brands that say like no antibiotics?
Yeah, those ones don't. But factory farms do. That's why I'm saying factory farms.
Well, factory farms. There's factory farm meat that isn't antibiotic. It's antibiotic free.
Oh, well, most of them.
Most of them are antibiotic free. I don't know about most of them, but I've seen like a lot of them. But you can get meat that's organic, but it's still factory farm. What, Casey?
What, Casey?
You guys watch the NBA?
Now it's back on.
No.
The Magic beat the Bucks. It's crazy.
Cool.
Do you guys
Wow.
watch the Jordan documentary?
Wait, Casey, in a game or a whole series?
Isaac, you know Jordan Peterson got COVID?
They're 1-0 on the Bucks now.
Really?
Yeah.
When?
I don't know, like a few days ago.
Bro, his
Fucking,
life is just terrible, man.
His daughter mentioned it. Dude, this is like the worst year for him, bro.
Who?
Jordan Peterson.
He's a
Jordan
cool dude if
Peterson.
you want to get your life in order.
Yeah, it's cool.
Pick up your room. Our room needs to get picked up.
I like him. He's a pretty masculine man.
Yeah, everything but his voice.
I think
Kermit
his
the
voice
Frog.
is pretty masculine.
Bro, he does not have a masculine voice.
Like
You
not
have
his
to pick up
voice,
your room.
not his voice, but like the tone of his voice, the way he speaks.
Watch out, Bucko. Bro, I know all of his mannerisms.
Yo,
You guys, what should I make for dinner?
Mm,
what do you got? Depends what you
Salmon.
got.
We got everything.
Got everything.
make some maple salmon.
Make some.
Not a big salmon guy.
You're not.
Like some quesadillas.
I bet
I
you
don't
loved
like
fish.
I don't like grilled salmon, but I like smoked salmon.
Me too. I like raw salmon. My favorite.
You know, all of the world's salmon are no, that's not true. But all the salmon in Japan comes from Norway. Because all the salmon in Asia,
You know, like
we
like
got all the
80%.
salmon.
You know, like over 80% of the salmon on the market has dead parasites in it. That if they were alive, you'd fucking die within a matter of hours.
And plastics.
The dead parasites, but it's because they like flash freeze.
They're gray and they
Ish.
dye them pink.
Some of them, not all of them.
Wait,
If they're
actually?
died, it'll say they're died.
Lot
Yeah,
of-
some salmon are actually dead. It's usually the ones from
So
Chile.
all salmon are gray?
No. It's just some factory farmed salmon. They don't
'Cause
develop that
because they're
pink.
dying.
I only get the Alaskan wild caught ones. Those are the good
Yeah.
ones, right?
Yeah, or even like farmed salmon from Norway isn't even that bad. But you don't get the Chile ones because they just feed them corn and crap, and their meat is literally like white, so they dye it.
Oh, do they like grow them up in like an independent area? I thought they like I don't know shit about fish really. I thought they
They
got
like
like the ocean or
isolate
something.
them in a big net in the middle of like the ocean,
Oh,
and you just feed them crap.
Jake, we missed your discussion on values. What do you value?
Oh shit. What? What do I
The
value?
topic for today. Yeah.
What do I value?
What do you value and why? Where do you think they come from?
Wait, what was the second part?
And where do you think they come from? Like
My
why do you think you
values?
value that? Yeah.
I value connections I make with people and traveling.
Why do you think you value traveling? Because happiness?
Just because I want to see everywhere that there is to see.
Do you guys think consciousness inherently needs to be with other conscious things?
No,
Why not?
because I can sit in a room without anybody and just be completely.
I'm
fine.
saying like it's desirable. Like would
Yeah,
you kill
to
would you
communicate.
kill yourself if you were completely alone? Like the
At
world
some
was
point,
ended.
yes.
maybe not, but yeah, I do think yeah.
Yeah, I do too.
Like,
I feel
that's essentially like the human beings are social creatures argument, right?
Well, yeah, I feel like consciousness doesn't matter as much if you can't like communicate it.
like if I had a dog or something, I wouldn't kill myself. But if I was completely by myself, I'd kill myself. And the
Like
dog
if
is conscious.
everyone in the world died, you would kill yourself.
If there wasn't animals or anything, yeah. I mean, I'd probably explode stuff for like a couple months, and then
Overdose if that
And
happens.
explode yourself.
I would make the most elaborate suicide attempt like ever. I'd go on some
Dude, I would
roller coaster.
I'd try to visit like all the major cities in the world and just walk through them. How sick would that be, bro? Just break into people's houses.
Yo, the power went out here because of a giant storm for like 4 days.
Yeah, I heard about
And
that.
it actually felt like the end of the world. Like, just like walking like fucking down, like just everywhere. And like, oh, also the stars are fucking amazing when because they're already good in Iowa, but they're amazing when there's literally no power here. But like, it felt like the end of the world just walking down, like pitch black, just like, I don't know, no lights at all. It's crazy.
Stars are so pretty without light pollution.
Yeah.
You guys ever seen Shooting Stars?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was the last human. I'd go into all the royal palaces, like lay down in their beds. It'd be
Nice. It's not a bad.
And what would
idea.
you do?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I just
Drive around in a fast
gone over
car?
to the local Porsche dealership and then just take the keys to their 911, just take it out for a spin.
That's not a bad idea.
No, I would totally do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Maybe
guys,
Yeah. Go.
get a spaceship and just launch yourself up to space.
I went to the DMV and they were closed because of COVID. I can't I've gone like 5 times, bro.
You're never gonna get your
Dude, I
permit.
went, bro, Isaac. I literally went and I got my license. Like I got the new license.
No, I know it's different in LA. I thought it would be open. It was closed.
Oh
It
yeah,
said
you're in
closed
LA.
due to
What I'm talking
COVID.
about. Well, when you come to Minnesota, just go to AAA, but come early in the morning. Come at like
Mhm.
8.
There's a line.
Come at like 8. Put your name down, and then come back in like.
But I
5,
want to
6
get a
hours.
California license though. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter.
Have you done like any research online with like everything happening right now with Corona?
There's not much information because it
okay.
said they were open, but then the sign on the actual place said they closed.
Huh.
Isaac.
Yeah.
Isaac.
What's up?
If you could live anywhere, where would it be?
Like end of the world or currently?
Anywhere. If you could live anywhere. Right now.
Right now, I'd be living in LA. That's why I'm in LA.
Yeah.
Later in life, I want to retire on an island with my wife and just enjoy myself,
Where's the island?
like Mexico.
Caribbean.
Where are you gonna get attacked by a pirate ship? Well,
Yo, we should all go. We should all go to an island, but that'd be fun.
Go to Puerto Rico.
I'm living in a eco village in Norway, so
Yeah, we talked
Why
about
aren't you there right
camping
now, bro?
this summer. That would have been so much fun.
Yeah.
I kind of knew it wasn't gonna happen because like nobody makes the initiative to like plan it, but
Wait, what happened?
Romans.
we talked about going camping. I mean, I'm not there anymore, obviously, but neither is Isaac. But
yeah. Sometimes, sometimes you talk, doesn't happen.
well, I mean, obviously, I was kind of expecting that from the start, but
We should go somewhere tropical though. That'd be fun.
I think
Mexico.
Puerto Rico. Dude, I found tickets to Puerto Rico like round trip for like $80.
Oh yeah, honestly, right now, like I would totally go right now.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
I
Dude,
just
don't
feel like
even
it's like
know.
stupid to go. Like,
Surprise! You'd have to get tested. I'm so scared. I'm gonna get tested and then I'm gonna come back positive. Because I feel like I'm just so like healthy that it would just be asymptomatic,
Why are you scared of that?
Because then I'd be infecting everyone because I wouldn't have any symptoms.
I don't even know. I remember Joe Rogan said something like, even if you don't have any symptoms, and he read somewhere that if you don't have any symptoms, you're not really, your transmission rate is really, really almost non-existent.
Hmm.
Apparently,
I don't know about that, but maybe.
that's what Joe Rogan said. I believe everything Joe Rogan said.
Joe Rogan does know all, so.
He's like the Oprah for men.
Wait, was Oprah on the fucking what's the one island the Epstein list, right?
he was part of that.
And Ellen.
He was part of that. Yeah.
I would not be surprised if both of them.
Wait, what's happening with Ellen? Why is everybody bashing Ellen right now?
All her like ex-employees are just coming out against her, just like saying how badly they were treated. Now
That's
she's a
not
massive
surprising
bitch
to me at
behind the
all.
curtains.
Nah, she's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Those people that
Yeah.
are so fake are so positive. Like, I know very few people that are positive that are like actually positive. There are some people, but it's very.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson is.
Yeah, he seems genuine.
He's a
Nah, I don't know. Really positive people bother me because I feel like they're just kind of like lying to themselves about a certain extent. Like Evie in high school, like I could not stand it.
I like Debbie.
No, she's nice. She's a good person. It's just like she was so like, it was just so projected. It just felt so fake.
Hope Evie's not watching this.
Hey
Yes.
Brian, are you making pho?
Yeah, I do wanna.
Nah,
upload
fam, just making
that.
some
Should I
rice.
make it private though?
No, but you see,
I'll make
Sure.
it private.
Like what, private?
I'm recording this right now so we can look back on it when we're
Sure,
older.
Guys.
thank you.
Yeah, what's up, Jake?
Guys, I gotta go.
All right, Jake.
Okay, see you, Jake.
No.
I have to ump a little league game.
Ooh,
Bye,
is
Jakey.
that what you're doing? How much you get paid?
This is my first one of the year, actually.
Oh, nice.
But yeah,
Do they have to wear
I worked
masks?
at Rainbow this summer, bro.
Do they have to wear masks?
Yeah, we wore these masks.
Like the players, they do?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that would suck.
Hey, what are you doing, Jake?
Coaching
Umping a
Little League.
baseball game.
Hey.
Uh,
What field?
Skippy.
What grade are you bumping? Like middle schoolers or?
I think like
What the fuck?
no, it's young. It's like 11, 12-year-old.
That's Lebanon.
No, that's in Wuhan. They opened a water park. Thanks, Mom.
Is it because everyone's infected already? They have herd immunity.
I don't know. No, dude. Nobody. China doesn't have COVID.
Yeah, it's not nearly as bad as this year.
Just kidding.
All right,
guys,
Jake.
I'm leaving.
See you, Jake.
Hi, Jake.
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 Yeah, isn't COVID so crazy though? Do you guys think
Yeah.
it'll happen more often now that the government knows they can shut everything down? Or?
Well, there's clearly like effects to it. Like, it kind of fucks up everything.
I'm saying for future viruses.
I mean, I'd hope to think like this shit will never come around until like I'm at least like 60 years old, but who knows?
I mean, there's way worse viruses that could come. Like they could come tomorrow.
But this is by far the most extreme thing that's happened like in the last like 20 years.
It's not the virus itself, it's just the way
Viruses.
we reacted to it. Fucking hate
Yeah.
that everything's shut down.
New Zealand's open because they did hardcore shutdown for 3 weeks. We would have all done
Yeah,
that.
but
over.
they're getting more cases now.
I
Yeah,
wish
in
we
New
would have
Zealand,
done
we
that.
can't.
They're closing tomorrow now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't keep up to date on it at all because it's
I
always.
think Sweden never shut down either.
No, New Zealand did shut down.
No, Sweden.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
You said
Well, I just
either.
think
You
nobody-
said either,
nobody-
so I thought you were saying that New Zealand would do the same then.
Nobody took the virus seriously when it started, including myself to a certain extent, and I think that's why it was so fucked up.
I went like this. I took it really serious, and then I went down
Yeah.
like a roller coaster.
Yeah, I took it serious for like 2 days.
Yeah.
I just did a bunch
All
of research.
all the experts were saying like, oh, everyone's gonna die. So
I mean, wasn't just like 170,000 people from America have died now from it?
mhm.
But I know, like, I think one of you guys mentioned this, but just like they'll contribute the death to coronavirus, even if it's like they also were like, you know,
Mhm.
old.
probably only
or
like
whatever.
5% of them though. At most.
That's what I'm. Yeah, but
I don't know. just
not to say it
5%.
doesn't happen.
No.
but-
I heard it was like 25%, like inflated 25%.
That's what was on that one Republican dude. Changed my mind.
Who?
Oh, Steven Crowder.
Yeah, Steven Crowder was saying that.
No, I didn't hear it off him. I don't know who I heard of. What was on him?
The,
You like that guy or you hate that guy? I feel like you hate that guy for some reason.
me?
Yeah,
No, I don't mind him.
I like
he's-
him.
It's sometimes he.
He's kind of a dick, but like
Yeah.
I think he's a cool guy.
I mean, I used to be a fan of him, but I never really agreed with anything he stood for.
No, I feel like it's really easy to agree with him because he likes. I think the whole thing about this change my mind thing is he's like super open and he gives the perception that he's like open up to like interpretation and like changing his belief, but he's very clearly like
Like, we're having a
pushing his
conversation.
agenda. Yeah,
He's like, fuck you.
yeah. But he just gets like stupid college students that like are because he knows they're gonna come in overly confident and then just say something.
No, he doesn't always.
wrecked him or whatever. So.
No, he doesn't. He's done most of them in like public places.
Okay.
A lot of them are like college campuses.
Yeah, I just
But I
don't
mean,
really like his
obviously, like
personality.
he's prepared with a ton of stuff, and these are just people like on the street, and it's not like I feel like it's not as open to like a real like
It's not
even
really
debate.
debate.
Yeah,
I agree with a lot of his point of views, like social issues. I don't know really
yeah.
more than that.
A lot of times it's pretty selective facts. Like you can make facts, you can pick out facts for anything pretty much.
Facts don't care about your feelings. Fucking Ben Shapiro. Huh?
Oh, yeah, Ben Shapiro. Isaac, didn't you say Ben Shapiro infuriates you or some shit?
Hypothetically speaking,
No,
That's not. Hey, you did.
I don't remember saying that. Maybe.
What
What did I say?
No, not Ben Shapiro. Somebody on the Daily Wire infuriates you. But you
Yeah,
said
yeah.
and
The
Ben
other
Shapiro.
dude, the other host.
Who is
Not
he?
Ben- I don't know. He's some Latino dude, I think. Or no, I don't think he's.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
He's got oranger skin though.
Black hair, tan skin.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Oh yeah, I do not like that guy. Ben Shapiro, when Joe Rogan questioned him on gay rights, was so silly though.
I didn't watch it. What'd he say?
He was like, "I would not go to Dave Rubin's wedding." because he's gay, and I don't support that. And then Joe was like, okay, can you support that? He was like,
He wouldn't go to a gay wedding if it was at a church or just any gay wedding, or a mosque. I mean,
just any gay. He wouldn't go to. He's friends with Dave Rubin, who's a conservative gay guy, and he wouldn't go to his wedding because it goes against his beliefs.
it's weird.
Because he's not open to experience.
Yeah.
His disgust sensitivity is higher than most.
Have you guys ever stayed in a hostel?
Yeah, but I'd be open to it.
It's so fun, man.
What's that?
It's like a hotel, but you
These
just pay for
hostels.
the bed. So it's like you're in a room with like 7 other people, and you all share like a kitchen. It's really fun, actually. It's really fun. But like curtain, there's like a curtain that goes over the bed, so you have a lot of privacy.
That's how you get super cheap places. Like,
Yeah, and it's super fun.
It's like other like young travelers usually, right?
Yeah. Well,
And
yeah.
like, are they like limited to like will they like not take you if you're older than a certain age, or is it just
No.
like anybody? Okay, I figured, but yeah.
so Brian,
just-
when
I was at a hostel, and like there was this grandma that like lived there or something, and you would just pay her like,
Oh, she ran it. Yeah.
and then she would make you
Nom, nom, nom.
lunch or make you breakfast in the kitchen.
That's fire.
Brian, can I check out the girl you're into?
Yeah, what's her name? Can we get her name at least?
It's
Oh,
cat.
you guys are, huh?
It's cat, right?
Oh, it's Kat?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
Her name
She broke
is
up
Kat?
with her boyfriend?
Yeah.
Who's Cat?
Wait,
you work at
Kat from
Cane's?
like high school?
She's going
The one-
to.
She's shorter than you,
She
right?
hasn't
Yeah.
yet? So you're like cheating, basically? You're part of
No,
an affair right now?
No. No.
Brian the
I
stud.
didn't do anything yet.
Wait, Brian,
Cheating.
Kat from high school, the girl that was like a grade above
Why
us.
she's cheating on her boyfriend?
Yeah.
With you?
Oh, damn. I don't remember that.
Well, she's not.
She was
I wouldn't
nice.
call it that in a G.
I talked to her a couple times, I think. I do not remember anything from high school.
I just remember she was in our Spanish class. That's about it, though. What's her Instagram, Ryan?
Hold on. Let me just look it up real quick.
Boo.
No. Okay, I'm gonna send it in the group chat.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, actually, I have to go hang out with. I have to go. I have to hang out with someone right now.
Okay, see you, Brian.
See you,
Good.
Ryan.
All right,
Brian,
catch you guys
stop.
later. But yeah, check her out.
She's private. We should all follow her at the
Alright,
same time. No, I'm just joking.
No, don't. I'll just send you guys
Look
screenshots.
at her. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
How tall
Yeah,
is
catch
she?
you guys later.
She's very short.
See you, Brian.
Bye, Brian.
Her and the fam.
That's cute. Family looks pretty short too.
I follow her already.
Yeah. Here's the U of M, too.
Her mom looks like Brian's mom. That's a yikes.
Oh, too genetically similar.
Yeah, what if
You know
they're
that's a thing.
sisters?
Like the smell plays such an important role in attraction. Some women wear perfume for like 6 months, and then like a dude will smell her without perfume after 6 months, and he's like, "Oh, I hate this person now," because they've never actually smelled them.
Grace, she smells good.
That's good.
It's her perfume though.
But that's not her.
Yeah, but it's like she has the same perfume and she's been wearing it since we met when we were juniors.
Bro,
It's
that
like
might
having a
happen.
smell. Like, it doesn't even have to be like amazing. It's just like, it's the consistency.
But
of,
Hope
like,
Castman, she also has the same perfume. So whenever I walk past Hope,
your little boner.
I get turned on.
It's funny.
Yeah, I hope Grace doesn't watch this shit.
Wait, you're posting it to YouTube or something? Or?
I'll make it private. I'll make it private.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Bro, I slapped her boob on accident once.
Yeah. How'd it smell?
Huh?
How'd it smell?
I didn't smell it. I just felt it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. But Casey, Isaac was like, when Isaac got to the classroom, he just went.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro.
Double
on.
grabbed her, opened her up.
Okay, David.
Nice big wave.
It's my girlfriend you're talking about.
Sorry, Casey.
How are you? What do you and your girlfriend do, David?
What do we do?
Yeah, she played guitar.
A little bit, but not really. We just what have we been doing? You know, like typical, watch like movies and stuff. We're trying to get outside more, go on bike rides, hammock, stuff like that.
I miss cuddling, man. It's the best.
Yeah, it's good. It's really beneficial too. I don't know, it just gives me a lot of
It
just feels
releases
nice.
a ton of
serotonin.
no.
Estrogen.
Dopamine.
Something
Yeah.
with an E. It's something with an E.
Yeah, it gives me estrogen. That's
Not
what it
estrogen,
is.
but it's something
It's-
with an E.
Pretty sure
Yeah.
it's estrogen.
I get a lot of estrogen.
Some of
God.
I hope not.
I actually saw some studies where like touch is like almost invaluable. Like it's almost a need for humans. Like if babies don't get touched when they're younger, it
They
has
die.
permanent.
Whoa.
No, they die.
Mm.
Babies don't get
What
touched
study
after
did that
birth,
happen?
man.
Well, yeah, if no one touches them, they're going to die.
There wasn't a study. It was in hospitals.
Yeah, but they get fed and stuff. Just they didn't get like tickled and stuff. You know?
Yeah, they didn't get touched. They didn't get held there, and then they ended up dying. It was
So
something
you
else.
eating a cookie, Najib?
No, it's meat.
Oh,
Fat
I
guys.
was about to say.
meat slabs.
Yeah, I want some meat. I might fry up some ham.
Yo, I kind of enjoy like making food for. Or no, I mean, I generally eat cereal in the morning, but like making food for myself 3 times a day, every day.
Cooking is so fun. And
Yeah,
also,
Cooking's
like,
fun, but cleaning up sucks.
you see like
Yeah.
everything that you're eating, and like then it's such a reward getting to eat it when you're done.
When I was in Lebanon, I slaughtered a rooster, and I ate it.
Damn, you cook that shit. That'd be cool. Though. The whole process of like.
My grandma cooked it.
Oh, God.
I would totally
Fishing is
hunt.
a lot of fun because then you can fish and then like eat the fish. It's so rewarding.
Skin it and like yeah.
I had a friend in Lebanon who would go spear fishing all the time, and he'd catch like he'd like fill up buckets of squids and fish and shit. He'd go to
Sick.
his
There's
house
this
and cook
YouTube
them.
channel with these two
Huh?
friends. There's this
What?
YouTube channel of these two friends in Australia, and they do the same thing. They just like
Yeah, I know they are. Yeah, what are they called again?
I don't know.
Some
Then they like
blonde kid, and then
fire and stuff. Yeah, that's so sick.
one of them Nick. Named
Yeah.
Nick something.
Yo, Casey, what was that one channel where the dude he like
Limited technology.
yeah, because there's the channel of those 2 dudes that just copied him.
Yeah,
Like and,
Indian dudes. Well, it's like a
Oh,
different.
there's so many of those ripoffs.
well yeah, I know, but like
But those guys are just trying to make like really cool buildings out of the dirt.
I've
But-
heard.
Like
They
now they're
run-
like making metal and like making tools and stuff.
yeah, I guess primitive technology is trying to follow the history more or whatever.
They're run by some like super terrible businessman, and he pays him like $1 an hour. That's what I heard.
Oh really? They didn't make
Yeah.
money from it?
Yeah,
Actually,
one guy makes like all the money from them because they get so much views.
They get like millions of views, yeah.
'Cause they like don't speak English or anything.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of the same thing over and over, but it was cool for a while.
Some of them are fun. Some of them are more like evolutionary, but a lot of them are just like making dirt houses look
Yeah.
cool.
No, but I love the comments where it's like, wait
Still
until
cool.
they get into the industrial age or whatever, or like find out about metal.
The Bronze Age.
Yeah.
There's a
Bronze
channel
Age.
similar to that where they don't build stuff, but it's about history and it's like medieval, and he like puts armor on and stuff. It's pretty cool. You know, their diet was like rich people diets nowadays.
Whose diet?
The peasants in medieval times,
oh,
they'd
yeah,
eat
like
salmon
lobster
and
shit.
crab
Yeah,
and like
lobster.
lobster.
Well, hasn't like it reversed? Like back then, people wanted to like you showed your wealth through like being fat and like
Mhm.
having access to food, but now it's the opposite.
And white bread was like
Like,
money because
the
it
reason they
took
ate
more to
those
process.
things is because like now they've been advertised as fancy.
Yeah. No, but at the same time, like obviously, like rich people, like there's like generally, or if like they have like a dietitian or whatever. There's more like knowledge. Like poor people back then were just eating it because that's what they had access to. But
Mhm. But it's interesting because you're probably
That's
super
cool.
healthy.
true.
It's crazy looking at like old diets back then, and then seeing how much stuff they'd actually be eating, because like so much what we eat isn't from like the country we're living in. But like if you lived in like Sweden, for example, they only had like 5 different vegetables.
Yeah.
Like it's more limited. Yeah.
And that was only in like a
There's
couple
no-
months.
Like you eat the same shit all over and over again.
I've heard
Yeah,
it
it was
might
like
be.
lingonberries and potatoes and
Yeah, like radishes and fish. Like
it was seasonal. There's a lot of people that do that now. Like they only
Yeah.
they pretty much just eat meat all year round and they only eat fruits and vegetables based on the seasons.
I heard that's like more healthy. People say it's just it's
I
more
don't
healthy
know.
to eat.
I think it'd probably be gross to like my like understanding of food nowadays, but I just want to like taste food from like the 1500s, see what it's like.
yeah,
Well, I don't think it's
fruits.
gross.
Like I said,
Well, I mean, just like I'm saying, like nowadays there's just like there's so many like I don't know. I'm not that educated on this, but like there's so many preservatives and shit in food where it's like it's so extreme. But like back then, like I just wonder like what it tastes
And all
like.
the
It's probably a lot less.
Like
I mean, you can still make the food now.
That's true.
fruits and
but,
stuff.
like,
It'll be
It's
different.
genetically
It'll be-
modified though, like everything.
what'd you say, Casey?
the fruit will be different even if you grow it because it's like the seed is from now. But like
Yeah.
watermelon and like all those different fruits, they were so different back then. They'd probably taste a lot different too.
Like evolved or whatever.
Interesting. Yeah.
Mhm.
They were full of seeds. Like they were disgusting.
Yeah.
Like an apple is so perfect now. It's like a perfect
Yeah.
dessert.
Plus, most fruits and vegetables like never even existed like 10, 20,000 years ago. Like bananas and apples never used to fucking exist.
Yeah.
Like the
corn
first
used-
banana was like the size of the tip of your thumb. It wasn't anything edible. It was like a little
Very
seed thing.
phallic.
Yeah, and corn now, it used to just be like 2 or 3 kernels on a stick. But now they're like fat.
Yeah, that's true.
Isn't that what like GMOs do, or
I'm so lucky. to be
Not
alive
no, just
nowadays.
breeding.
Yeah,
No,
so
breeding.
like select breeding stuff and taking the best
Mhm.
one? Yeah.
See, now think about how dramatic that changes. Think about in like 1,000 years, how crazy it's gonna be. We're probably gonna be like robots. Uploading
You get one
content.
corn kernel and just
it can be like Spy Kids.
Yeah, I wonder how like
Well,
medicine and shit's gonna be like.
I mean, I think
1,000 years.
I feel like humans are gonna destroy themselves.
Wow.
yeah. Well, not even like 1,000 years, just like even like 50 years, like when we're like old, what
Think if-
life's gonna look like, and how much I'm gonna be like. I think I'd like to be more open like to the ideas because I feel like like I feel like parents are always like like they didn't understand a lot of the new things. I'd like to think I'll hopefully understand.
Apparently, 16 to 24 is the most. That's when your ideologies and everything are the most imprinted, and like your music taste and
Yeah.
everything, and you pretty much have that for the rest of your life for most people. So be careful
kind
what
of
you
a
put in
scary
your
thought.
brain right now.
Yeah.
Learn languages.
Mm.
Except for you can induce neuroplasticity after that age if like to learn languages if you require yourself to eat food to do it.
Mm. Well, it's never too late to learn. It's just
Wait, what the
easier
fuck
when
are
you're
you saying?
younger because you're more like you're still developing or whatever.
So if you
What
want
do
to,
you mean,
because when you're a
Eat
kid,
food.
your neuroplasticity is like crazy. Basically, like basically anything you do, you're gonna learn how to do it. without
Because
trying.
your
And then-
brain's grown.
Once you get past a certain age, like mid-20s, it's really hard to induce neuroplasticity, which is when you can learn stuff.
Yeah, because your brain stops growing. But what do you
But
mean eating? Like,
And
If-
learn stuff better than women because their brain develops faster.
I don't know about that. But if you require yourself to finish a task and learn something, and then once you learn that, then you can get the food every day, then that induces neuroplasticity. Because it tells your brain, it tells your body that it's important.
so you treat yourself like a lab rat.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. If I don't finish my goal for the day, I don't eat.
I saw this video. It's kind of random. I saw this video of like, they put like this rat in a cage and then they put cocaine in its water. I'm like, no, not cocaine in its water. No. They put like they put a like an electrode thing that would like shock its brain and release like a bunch of like dopamine, like kind of like cocaine. And you'd have to press a button for it to activate the shock. So once the rat did it once, like got pretty high off that shit, and it just like would just stand there for like hours straight, just pressing the thing.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know, I
I
just
think we
couldn't
learned about
imagine.
that. Wait, were you in AP Psych?
No, I was an Ivy. I don't know if we
Oh,
It
okay.
might have
Yeah,
been
probably
from Ivy,
similar.
actually.
Yeah.
I still remember that.
On a separate note, look at Martin's facial hair.
Yeah, I saw that.
What?
That's pretty dope.
Bro, he looks like
he looks like a dictator to me.
like Lucifer as a human or something.
He
Yeah,
looks like
kinda.
It looks like a
like
mini.
like the king of France in the 1700s.
Louis the 14th.
He
Yeah.
looks like a
King
musketeer.
Louis.
Looks like a French soldier in the 18th century.
Looks like a French Canadian soldier.
You Casey? Do you remember the first like strain of weed you got?
Yeah.
Yeah, because mine was King Louis, and I like all the research was like, ooh.
Mine was like some cherry thing.
Hmm.
I don't know. Oh, I have it written down actually.
Cute.
I'm gonna look it up.
Do you like that video I sent, Casey? The 10-hour talk?
I didn't listen to that.
Dude, the dude even looked like you. It was so funny. And he was talking about stuff that you would talk about.
Wait, I thought it was like a cartoon or something.
I was
I've
Yeah,
actually watched
I
it.
watched.
That's funny, man.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Dude, that video from like you guys, probably what that has to be what like sophomore year, freshman, maybe younger.
I think I remember that night.
The one it looked like Blaze Pizza.
I don't know.
Wasn't it?
The
You're
video that
hanging
you
out with
posted,
Wyatt.
Casey. You,
Oh, yeah.
Wyatt and Isaac and
That's when we went to Screamtown afterwards.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That was fun. That's where the iconic photo comes from.
yeah.
All with our hands over their shoulders.
That's a sick photo.
What's Wyatt up to nowadays?
He's selling puff
selling
balls.
puff bars. Dude,
What's
he's
that?
so mad.
What a puff bar. Yeah, I saw that
Disposables.
shit.
They're like just vapes.
Disposable vape.
He
Yeah.
buys them like bulk and because like they go for like $10 a piece, but he
Sells them like
Yep.
fresh.
yeah he sells like a shit ton of them.
It's kind of sad.
It's getting the bag. I bought a set, but I don't know. Dude, vaping, I started getting addicted to it, and I'm like, I need to fucking stop. So I just stopped completely. But
How are you guys gonna raise your kids around that kind of stuff? Or like, what are you gonna?
vaping, I mean, I feel like it's more about like, I just don't want like my kids to hide stuff from me. Like, I'm okay if they do it, but it's just like being aware of like what they're consuming and everything, and like also like just
No, thanks, Mom. Yeah. Sorry, guys.
No, you're good. But like just being aware of like what they're consuming and like shit like that. Because I feel like the only extent of us learning about in school was like Dare, but I feel like Dare was just like don't do it, it's bad for you, and like that makes people want to do it more, if anything.
Yeah, it's been proven that kids at dare schools do more drugs.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yo, I kind of want a Dare shirt.
Funny.
I remember Beck wore that shirt ironically one day or something. Classic. That'd be fun to get Beck on one of these.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a clown.
Probably be like on his phone the whole time though or something.
Yeah, I don't know what Beck's up to nowadays.
Get ADHD.
Yeah.
Yeah, Isaac, what would you do with your kids, man?
I want to raise my kids where they pretty much have a say in all the rules. Because then if they agree with the rules, it'd be stupid for them to break it.
Are you like happy with how you grew up? Because I
What do
feel
you
like
mean?
Like I'm gonna be like, okay, once I get to a certain age, I'm gonna be like super pretty young, like 5 or something. I'll be like, let's make rules together that we think are both fair, that we both have to follow, and if we break it, we tell each other.
Mhm.
And then if they do break it, I'm gonna put them in timeout.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be like, we agreed on these rules. You made them yourself.
Give him a spanking.
I wouldn't beat my
And I found out what my first strain was.
What was it?
Cherry pie.
I think I remember that.
I bought 2 G's.
Ooh,
But
a
Dylan,
dope stack. Isaac, are you happy with your upbringing? Because I feel like, I mean, out of everybody in the group, like your family situation. I mean, from an our perspective, obviously, and it could be different. Like, seems the best, and I kind of wish I had something like that as a kid.
Oh, I don't know about that, but yeah, I love my upbringing. Really,
Oh my, I don't know, David. I fucking love my upbringing, bro.
I feel like Casey and Najib. I think Casey and Najib and me all had pretty good upbringings.
Well, I mean, I'm not like upset with it. I just feel like there's things I would definitely change, and like overall, like I feel like for me, one thing as like being a kid, like my family wasn't never really there for me, or like,
Mm-hmm.
and that was the biggest thing that I think as a, whenever I'm a parent, I want to better my kids and do what I
Yeah,
didn't
for sure.
I didn't have. So
I always want to be supporting my kids, and that's why I said freedom too. Like, they should be able to do what they want to do within reason. If
Mm-hmm.
they think
Mhm.
it's good
That's
for them.
true.
I
Yeah.
think kids are pretty smart. It's just, and if the parents there, like, I want to be like a cool
Yeah,
parent.
Kids
yeah.
are just subject to their environment.
I saw this
Kids are
cool
just-
video of this dad, and like at a certain age, he would give his kids like a weekly food budget, and they would have to like shop for themselves and like know what to buy. It's kind of
That's
interesting.
fucked up.
That's good. No, that's gonna be me, bro.
So he doesn't.
I mean,
so he,
if
just
it's-
he doesn't feed them. He just pays
If
them.
it's
to go get their own
reasonable,
food.
He
I
was
think it's
with
good.
them, and over time they figure out what they need to buy to be like to
How
eat
old are
healthy
they?
and like eat a regular. They seem like
How old are they though?
like 8, but he wasn't just like sending them to the store. He'd go with them and help them, like tell them what they needed and like what they could
One
use.
I'm gonna do that with my kids.
But then
They're gonna be
eventually,
cooking their all their
No.
meals, or I'll probably cook dinner and stuff for everyone. But
I'm like, I want to be cooking with my kids, so then
and I
like
really
they can have fond memories of that and learn a lot from that.
want to expose them to like everything, so they know what they want to do pretty young. Like, I want to make sure they're like have all the creative freedom they want, any opportunities with math and stuff. I just really don't want to
Yeah.
control my kids. I want them to do what they want to do.
I want my kids to learn 4 languages as they grow up.
Damn.
So we'll see how that
What
goes.
for? Do you have an
If
idea?
you learn languages, you're so smart.
Not sure.
English, Spanish, German, and Norwegian.
Najib knows 3 languages.
Yeah,
Man.
pretty sick.
Yeah, those videos where like people that speak a ton of languages communicating are
Polymath.
so cool.
Holy cow.
Yeah, that shit's so sick.
Except for, I always have a sneaky suspicion that like they just know the surface level.
Oh, they probably
'Cause
do.
They
Yeah.
always just say like, "Hello, my name's
Isaac.
what's your name?"
There's this super cool video where a bunch of polyglots see how fast they can learn a language, just like in a day.
Somebody wants some?
Is that
I
an
don't know,
apple?
bro.
They learn Romanian.
Speech, right?
Speech.
That was
Yeah.
good, bro.
My grandparents
and
grow up.
it's, it's sick.
You want some, Casey?
Not good. And then there's that kid in Queens who like knows all those languages. He might be in Brooklyn. I can't remember. Probably Brooklyn. I think he's a Jew.
What are we talking about?
Most Jews are in Brooklyn.
Dude, Jewish people are so smart. That goes with upbringing too.
I don't know. Jack Ostrovsky's not that smart.
Yeah, he's kind of an idiot.
Is he actually? I don't know.
No, he got a 36 on his ACT, bro.
What
That's why I
about
said-
Gerald?
But also just
I
because
don't
you got
believe
a
that.
That's not even smart to me. Like, that's
Yeah,
not,
no, yeah.
intelligence goes into it, but a lot of that is just like not having a social life and just
Yeah, Jack doesn't know the streets though.
like when I talked to him, it seemed everything was like calculated. Like he was
It's just very analytical. Like,
He has free will. He calculates what he is about to say, and then he says it.
no, I feel like Jack Ostrowski is like the definition of like not having free will.
yeah, I feel like he's just at will to. He's on the hedonic treadmill, man. Gets good grades to get a good job, to get tenure, he's always going for something else.
I also feel like that's what Brian's about too. And I mean, I feel
Yeah.
like I don't know.
There's nothing wrong
I
with
mean,
that.
most people are like that.
Yeah, no, it's not bad. It's just like working within the system. So
I think it's pretty bad.
You know, there's a way it could be bad. There's a way it could be good.
The hedonic treadmill.
No, but just going with the what you guys were talking about, just getting a job.
Just following
In
the
10
system.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it on a treadmill, like always working for the next thing, not enjoying
What's
the
wrong with
present.
that?
I don't
Well, you
think
never really enjoy like where you are as much, and it's more just like, like
What's
You
wrong
get
with
to a
just
point
what's wrong
where,
with
like,
setting goals and always constantly having a goal?
that part's good. I think it's just like, having meaning outside of reaching that goal.
I think enjoying the present is really important.
I think having goals are just as important.
Yeah.
Because if you're always living for goals, then what's the point? You just
Damn,
go
it's
on
6
one to the
o'clock.
next.
We've been talking for 2 hours.
Time goes by when you're talking.
True.
Oh,
Bro, Casey's been whooping out the angles today, man.
Yeah. He's just cooking.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
That's some pork chops.
Ooh,
Where's your family at, Casey?
dude, I got pork chops at Fresh Time for $1.99 a pound. That's
Gross.
I've never been to Fresh Time. Seems nice.
Yeah, it is. A lot of organic stuff. It's kind of like a Whole Foods, just cheaper.
I had my allegiance to Trader Joe's.
That's where I go for most of my stuff.
Yeah, Trader Joe's is nice too.
Yo, I live right next to a grocery store, so I can literally just walk there. It's like 2 blocks away.
Nice.
Which one?
It's in Iowa. It's just called Fairway.
My apartment next to it, like right a block away from a fresh time. That's
Yeah. I've been going to the grocery store like 3 times a week.
that's good.
I mean, if you live close, it's doesn't
Yeah.
really matter. Were you more excited for this year, David, or last year for college?
I mean, I think I was excited about different things. Like last year, I was just excited to be in college, but this year I'm excited to like be in my major, and like living in this house has been really great. Just like because it's a lot more like I feel very adult right now. Just like
Mhm.
living. I mean, I'm still obviously like 19, going on 20, but like, I think I'm probably in general like. I mean, if Corona didn't exist, I'd be way more excited for this year, but it's about even, I think.
I feel like you enjoyed college the most out of
Oh,
everyone in
yeah.
my friend group.
No,
I feel like-
I've really got a lot out of it.
Oh no, I had so much fun.
Yeah, you did too.
I feel
Najee.
like the
Everyone else was
difference
depressed.
between, like, freshman year of college and sophomore year is like such a bigger difference than graduating high school and going into college. Because like even as a freshman in college, it's like it's still pretty restricted and like you're not that free, I guess.
Well, yeah, I feel like definitely freshman year, like you're still like very baby to a certain extent with like, being on a meal plan and like living in a dorm and stuff. But like, um, what I was gonna say is like first semester was kind of pretty shitty just because you're like, I kind of like build myself up again because I didn't really know anybody. But it like sucked at the time. But in reflection, like I feel like the people I met throughout the semester fit me so much better than like like people like not that you guys are bad, and I could definitely think like I'd talk to you guys the most out of anybody from our high school, but just like naturally with high school and just throughout like early learning, like it's just the people you're around, you don't really get as big of a choice. But being around like 30,000 people, like you get a lot more of a selection, especially like just fitting your needs nowadays.
We're not edgy enough for you.
I mean, I guess, but like first semester was like building myself up again, and second semester was like fun because I finally like knew people. It was getting really good,
Casey-
and then Corona happened. But
What's that? Ooh. How you gonna make it? Oh yeah, you got the pan on the pan. Ooh.
Yeah.
Is it frozen?
Yeah.
The fuck?
I was gonna cook bacon.
I love bacon.
I've had bacon like twice, and they were both this times disgusted me.
Isaac, you'd love it, dude.
No, I've had it. I don't
You'd have
like
a
it.
system overload.
When was the last time you had it?
2 years ago, probably.
Dude, yeah, you'd love it if you had it now. Though.
Why,
mom
what
probably got you
what
some,
would
like-
be different?
Your mom probably got you some like turkey bacon or something.
Nah, it was like grease. I don't like the fatty grease on it. That's what I don't like about it.
Oh,
I
really?
probably
That's
like
the best
turkey
part.
bacon more.
eat turkey bacon. Turkey bacon just tastes like sandwich turkey.
I've never been a big fan of meat. Like taste besides chicken.
I love chicken.
Yeah,
I
mean,
really
you grew
don't
up,
like
plus you
steak.
grew up not eating it that much. I feel
True.
like your family in your house.
Yeah. That's one thing with my kids. They're not gonna be picky, bro. Make it force them to eat healthy
Yeah,
food.
let them eat everything.
They're
So
so picky.
picky as a kid.
Because I was so picky and I did not like that.
I'm gonna
No, I'm
try to
not
get my
picky at
kids
all.
on seafood. A lot of seafood. A lot of kids hate seafood, fish and shit, because they just don't really eat it.
Yeah, I had to force myself to like fish. Now it's like one of my favorite foods.
I was lucky enough. My dad was always fishing.
That's the thing. It's like every food, if you eat it enough, you're gonna like it. You know.
Yeah.
Not every food, but it's
Bro,
usually the
every
foods
food.
that we're designed to eat. Dude, I've had Brussels sprouts like a million times. I still fucking hate it.
Well, it's more
Brussels
like you
sprouts are
like.
so good.
It's more like you tolerate the taste than like
Yeah.
it.
I've moved so much more in like less caring about taste and just health.
Me too.
Yeah. Do you guys like enjoy like? Do you guys still enjoy eating, or is it more of just a?
Yeah.
I love eating,
Yeah.
but I mean, I guess it kind of goes like now. Junk food is so unappealing to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, that's my problem. Like it's just, I enjoy consuming things so much, and that's where it's like becomes an issue. But
Hmm. I've been consuming too much, not creating enough. I've been binge watching that Breaking Bad. And I've seen it 2 times.
This is your second time watching the show?
Third time.
Third time. Jeez.
It's so addicting, man. For me, like, I noticed I have like a binge personality, where it's not really addictive, but once I start something, I have to like finish it, and I just go
Yeah.
all out on it. Or if I like get into something,
You know, you got a pretty addictive personality.
I get obsessed
I'm
with
worried
it.
about like researching stuff I don't understand, you know? Where it's like I'll just get really into it until I figure it out.
Casey, I love the angle.
Thanks.
It's like a selfie.
Yeah, it reminds me of like I don't know, like some sort of TV show where they look up and they're like
Puppy.
With
like
Kate,
Bill Nye or something. I don't
Reminds
know.
me of some paranormal activity stuff. But
Casey,
Yeah.
Casey, grab your dog. Bring your dog over here. Casey, bring that little bitch over here.
Mocha?
bro, why do you say that?
She's a bitch.
You call Sophie that?
It's a female dog, too. No. I wouldn't say it too, so. Dude, I miss Sophie, bro.
Yeah.
It's so nice.
She slept with you every night, huh?
Yeah. She woke me up one night though at like 3 a.m. She was like barking. She
Did
wanted
you
to
let
go
her out?
outside. Yeah.
Yeah, she gets thirsty. She's kind of high maintenance at nighttime. Bro, I've not been sleeping good here, dude.
Why?
It gets so bright. I don't know. I just sleep
time
is
is the
so
sunset?
important too. So, like 8. We just have lights.
Oh, are you just saying there's a lot of like light?
No, there's
the
light
streets and stuff?
pollution. Yeah.
Yeah. Get some nice shades, bro.
Yeah, we have built on ones, so you can't really use right here.
Okay.
I gotta
Can you
get
not take them
some-
off or?
I gotta get some
No.
blue light blocking glasses.
Apparently that's BS.
No, it's not. I don't think so.
That's what Andrew Huberman says.
Who's that?
Smart dude. Sleep scientist.
Well, I've heard from a lot of other experts that it's not. I
Apparently,
don't know why it would be. Like
The best-
it doesn't block blue light. Is that what they mean?
no, just the blue light doesn't really affect you. It's more just brightness.
Blue light
Yeah.
isn't affecting.
I feel like it's just not having super bright light, like super bright phone screen when you're like all the lights are off in your room, or like being super close to the screen. But
And then he also said the location of the light is really important. Like if it's overhead, that's bad. If you have a light on at nighttime, it should be low because that's how the sun naturally is. Every morning I go see the sunlight.
Yeah, I've been taking a lot of morning walks with my mommy.
Or morning walks, right? I can't function without a morning walk. It's so important to me.
I biked to class today. It's kind of nice.
Can you just bike everywhere?
In Ames, yeah, I could. I mean, I don't, but I don't really go that many places.
I
But,
get it, like, bro.
huh?
Gotta get
E-bike?
it.
I don't really need one at the current time, but
Dude, I want to get an electric motorcycle.
Bro, just get an e-bike. It's like the same thing.
Your e-bike.
No,
Guys,
you're
how
way
I-
faster on a motorcycle.
How fast is
Yeah,
motorcycle,
Casey,
though?
Matt,
So you can hit like 150, 100, 200.
Why do you have to go that fast?
I'm just
just
giving you an
for the
idea.
thrill.
How fast is an e-bike? Gonna go like 40 maximum?
this bacon is sick.
Can I have a bite?
It was like the best bacon I've ever had.
Give me a bite.
Mm.
You ever had raw bacon?
What are you cooking, Anna? Noodles?
I tried some raw bacon the other day. It's actually so, dude. Like bacon raw is actually so good.
Anna's cooking.
Yeah,
noodles.
Isaac, what's your
That-
apartment like?
that's
Is it just one
disgusting,
room
Casey.
and then
Casey,
is it a
that's disgusting.
studio?
Yeah, down there, there's a bathroom, and then that's it.
Oh, okay.
Nobody is just gonna disregard what Casey just fucking did right there.
I didn't see.
Eating bacon or what? What do you do?
She pulled out a chewed up. Casey, do it again. Do it again. I'm not gonna look up shit. Yeah, bacon raw is actually so good. I tried it.
Does it like give you
I
some
had
sort
an
of
experiment.
disease?
I have no idea. Probably.
Oh.
If it's dirty, like it's
UPS.
bacteria on it.
Pigs are like the most conscious. That I would feel the worst eating. Out of, like,
No, I
every
think
meat.
it's cows for me.
Why?
I don't know. They're just the biggest.
Cow-
I think
pigs
that's
are
my,
so smart.
my whole reason. They're just the biggest. And also, I feel like they're like the worst for the environment.
Pigs are like way smarter than dogs.
Have you guys had reindeer?
No,
Pretty bad.
I've had like deer, like venison. That shit's pretty good.
that stuff I don't like.
I've had
It's too chewy.
venison. So yummy. I had venison a few days
Good for the
ago.
environment though.
A few weeks
Wild.
ago. Yeah, some more. Dude, Fresh Time has elk meat. You can get elk meat at Fresh.
No, it kind of weirds me out. Like venison, like it's good, but it kind of weirds me out just because like I didn't grow up eating stuff like that. But also like weirder like meats, like I don't know,
I was eating some with my friend's uncle,
like goat or something.
and his little brother like was eating it, and this was like a few days ago. He's like, "What the fuck?" And he pulls out a fucking pellet, like a piece of lead from the bullet in his
Oh.
mouth.
God,
Yeah,
it's gross.
that's how you know your shit's.
Stinky.
That's as good as it gets.
Did it wrong.
That's
What?
probably really bad for him.
You're supposed to shoot the heart, and then you
Piece of
don't
lead.
eat it. So then they probably like hit the leg or something.
I would be down to do crossbow and something. Except for if you mess up, I'd feel so bad.
Yeah, that's like I was about to say that's but it's not that hard to mess up. I don't
Bro,
know.
apparently it's really hard.
Because
It's really easy.
Yeah,
It's really easy to mess it up and let it keep going, and then it just suffers.
yeah, but arrows do a lot of damage. So as long as you hit the right spot, you don't have to worry about penetration.
Again.
See,
I think I
really,
feel too bad to kill an animal.
I'm really not compassionate for humans, but I'm super compassionate for animals.
What the fuck, dude? You like those
You
psycho.
kill a human, but
You like those
No, I
psycho.
care about
dudes?
humans.
Oh, murder.
It's
It's
just-
fucking yeah. This guy that I used to watch on YouTube, I still do. He's just like this exercise science guy, bodybuilder, shit guy, and he just recently turned vegan like a few months ago, and he gave his viewers a speech, and he mentioned how
He's pissing
he
again.
feels he'd rather see a 8-year-old boy on his tricycle get hit by a car than a pigeon.
Well,
God.
that I don't agree with at all.
That's
But
what he said. And he was like, "Sorry, kid, you should have been wearing elbow pads or knee pads or some shit like that."
that is the thing, though. It's like
So fucked up.
there's nothing you can blame. See, but now, actually, now that I've been thinking about free will, I guess it kind of doesn't might change my mind.
Oh, what?
Because like it's kind of the same thing if like a psycho killer kills someone.
Yeah, you can't blame him because he has no free will. He's
I
just
guess it's the same.
you don't know who's worse, you or him. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You can't really have a fucking court system. A fair
Court
one.
system?
If the society didn't believe
Yeah,
in
you
free
can
will.
if they're causing harm for people. Doesn't mean you shouldn't lock people up.
What if they're doing something bad but they're not causing harm to you?
Then why would it be bad?
I don't know, something illegal. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think stuff should be illegal if it's not harming other people. I think people should be able to do meth if they want. Or
Yeah, I
they
think
should be able to kill
agree with
themselves.
you. all
Oh
drugs
yeah, I agree with that too.
legal.
as long as they're not harming the environment or harming other people, and it's all consenting, like people should be able to do whatever they want.
Do you believe in the death sentence?
Aren't you harming people in everything you do though? Just harming people.
What? No? How am I harming you right now?
Not me, but you're probably harming
Attacking me
somebody.
with your hurtful words.
I'm
Just
saying
by
direct, direct cause, direct karma.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Hate speech.
So, do you think? Oh, never mind. You don't want to talk about that.
Yeah.
I always think before, or talk before thinking. It sucks. I think everyone does that though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you guys
Right.
live on an eco village?
No.
Yeah, I would.
You should look up Hurdle Eco Village in Norway.
I totally would if there was a film industry by it.
What is it called, Casey?
Hurdle. Hurdal.
Municipality in Norway. I'm gonna look
Yeah.
up Hurdle Eco Village.
It's
Norway.
also an eco village.
Just fucking looks like a old town.
Yeah,
All
but
the houses are like the exact same.
Oh, I hate that.
no,
It looks cool though.
those are the new houses. But in a lot of eco
I don't
villages,
know, dude. I wouldn't want to live there.
What's
So
the
does it
most?
like cost like? I'm just wondering how much it costs, like comparably.
I don't think it costs that much. I think it's just like it's hard to live there.
You have to put in a lot of work,
Is
right?
it is it like you're like paying through costs through working? Is that what it is?
Bowden and his girlfriend
Well,
are.
you just pay for the house and then you get to live there. But I think it's really selective, and you have to like.
Applications or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isaac, is that where you sleep? Right behind you?
Yeah.
Right by the kitchen?
What did you-
Damn.
It's a
It's all
studio,
one room, bro.
Yeah.
The whole
Small.
thing is just one room?
There's a little bathroom area, but yeah.
Oh, that's dope. What, Casey?
Now look up Dancing Rabbit Eco Village.
Dude. Alright,
I think
dancing.
Eco Village.
Does it get depressing like having all your activities in one room? I feel like I'd get really just like not I guess claustrophobic.
Where is this,
but not
Casey?
that I'm
Wisconsin?
claustrophobic.
It's in Missouri.
Oh, Missouri.
That looks
pretty
like some
dope.
cult stuff.
Yeah,
No,
looks
it's
like,
fine.
What's the other one called?
like a bunch of
Casey.
crazy people live here.
Casey, what's the other one called?
Dancing Rabbit.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that before.
Dude, it looks like a bunch of crazies live here, bro.
I mean, they're cool people, man.
You don't even know them, Case.
Yeah, I do. A lot of them have YouTube channels. They make
Oh really? That's
Dude,
funny.
they're all standing in a
vloggers.
circle holding hands. What are they doing here?
All those people are like such utopian people.
But they build their homes out of like earthen plaster, and they put like hay as like insulation. It's pretty
Pretty go
dope.
for like 10 minutes.
I think it's kind of people that have their identity built around the environmentalism. It's kind of weird to me. No
I mean, I
offense,
think
Casey.
it's good, but like
Well,
I don't know.
Casey's not that way.
No, I know.
their entire identity is based around that. They just change one aspect of their life,
Like
just
Bowden, like
where they live.
it seems like all he
Yeah.
cares about is like saving the environment.
You think his whole identity is that, but to him, that's not his identity. It's not his whole identity.
I think it's just a much bigger part than most
It's
people.
identification.
Yeah, I mean, I don't talk to him much. That's just what it seems like from the outside.
Bowden and his girlfriend, they want to get like a bunch of people and like move somewhere and live like van life. Something is what they said.
Wait, with people?
If you guys are trying to go, if you guys want to go,
I thought it was more like a like. I feel like they don't want that many people in a van. Depends how big the van is, I guess. But
And it'd
Yeah,
be
I think
big-
one van. I
big
think there's
van.
a community of vans.
okay, interesting.
that's pretty dumb.
I feel like it's more prosperous if you're not with people. But
Fans are terrible
vans are bad.
for the environment.
Oh,
Vans are really.
Better than a house, though, probably.
Oh no,
Why is it bad for the environment?
It
Shouldn't
burns
just
gas
send
bill.
them, like- Yeah,
Yeah, but there's so much stuff burnt for a house.
you're not like driving around a lot. I
Yeah,
don't
but you
know,
can
it's
have a
expensive.
house that doesn't burn it. except for trees.
It's better than having a house and driving to work every day.
That's true. Oh shit.
I still wouldn't want to live in a van though. Fuck that.
No, yeah, it'd be too like I need more space. I think you kind of just make the outdoors like your space, but I don't know.
I need a shower and stuff. That's like the main
I mean,
thing.
too.
I think they shower at, like gyms and stuff, or
think they
just
have-
they smell really bad.
Built-in ones. I know that the famous rock climber
Oh
does
yeah.
that. What's his name?
Yeah, like little
Oh,
like
Alex Holland.
you fill up
Yeah.
the water and then it's like a little. Yeah.
He said he showers like once a week. So
That's disgusting.
Well, isn't it also like if you don't shower as much, you like it's like better for your
apparently it's
You
really
gotta,
good.
like,
Good for
produce
your
as
body.
much oils or whatever.
Just don't take hot showers, bro. If you take a cold shower, it's
Like
It's like
washing
if
your
you-
body apparently is bad for it.
I mean, if you're washing it with soap and stuff. But if it's just like cold water, like hot water dries your skin out.
Cold
water,
showers are
like,
kind of nice in the morning sometimes.
Wish I could do cold showers. It doesn't get cold. It's just like
really.
Oh,
normal.
it doesn't get cold? That's funny.
It's
Not
so
even in
hot
the
here. I
winter?
think
Oh yeah.
it's 90 degrees whole year round here.
You can take hot baths. I mean, cold baths, hot baths, cold baths, like ice baths.
I don't have a bath. It's just standing shower.
But you can buy one of those like big like freezers. Just fill them up.
I got the ocean though.
Yeah, but the California water is warm. It's actually no. It's
Then you
not.
go to the
Oh, it's
ocean
cold.
often?
Yeah.
That shit would be so much fun.
Like once a month probably. I want
Just
to
go
go
swimming,
often.
dude. Just go swimming in the winter, bro.
Bro, it's the same thing all year round here.
Leave the water.
Yeah.
Oh,
Isaac, what does
It
like
doesn't
out your
cycle?
window look like?
Oh, that's the best part about this. It's like Jungle Town, dude.
Yeah, I wanted to see what it looked like.
You probably won't.
No, I can't see much. I just see green.
It's literally like a resort. It's crazy. We got a pool and stuff.
But dude, so
Yeah, I'm gonna go 2 guys to talk.
Okay, me too. Next Tuesday?
Next Tuesday. What is
Alright.
Najib? Najib had a topic for next Tuesday. What do you want to talk about, Najib? You said-
on eco villages.
I forget. We don't have to talk about it, but
something
like
with.
gender dynamics, intersexual dynamics,
We can talk about that next
gender
topic.
roles, and stuff like that.
I'm interested in that stuff. All right. Till next time, boys.
All right,
Yeah.
see you guys. Bye.